Yo, 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 yo. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me see what the fuck you gonna do. Let's open up the lines. Get everybody ready to come on in to the show. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty with this shit, man. Gotta get warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get something to drink. Y'all listen to Chill the God. Give y'all a chance to get in here.
Look, low. I really don't know what's come over me, but lately I've been trying to distance further from the sober me, cause mixing with these phony niggas can become so sobering. The snake that played a friend is vicious, I'm just trying to spot the difference. And if you let a man too close, don't be surprised who bit ya. You tell them everything you know, don't be surprised who get ya. And when they find out that you're eating, better hide your dinner, cause boy, you know that it get cold in them Chicago winters. Chicago's winners, rep it till Chicago finish. And when I'm stepping, know I'm dressing in Chicago linen. Been on this marathon racing, trying to find a finish. Throughout them trials and tribulations, sticking to that business, we standing on it. Please show me my damn opponent. There ain't a soul that can stop me but me, cause see man, I done been so empty, looked around with no one with me. Now I know that if anybody got me, it's me. Real shit. First rule, don't you never ever lie to me. Please dismiss how I'm gonna feel about it, cause even if you tell me something and it bother me, I respect that you was real about it. Say life is balance and it's all about that give and take. Learning how to cipher through the real and the fake. Finding ways to cope, trying to keep control of fate. I'ma run a whole 100 up this winter break. Say I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. Say I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. Low. And I don't know what it's got into me, but I can't really go for people fucking up my energy. That's why on my way home, I steady stop at street dispensaries, hoping that the smoke could cloud the fuck shit in my memory. Hey, look, well, less hating, more synergy. Got off the phone with my brother, he in Tennessee. He callin' plays, say he running shit like Henry. Tell him be safe, watch yourself, but he know how it be. Ain't making noise in them streets just so the babies eat. Trying to sneak in late at night when all the babies sleep. I recognize when shit ain't right, that shit can save your life. Your street sense ain't keen as mine, I gotta thank the shot, cause we been in the tightest places when them bullets fly. Hey, me and Took strapped in the basement fighting for our life. And I thank God that he had got us both back to that car. Sometimes you look deaf in the eye to see just who you are. Yeah. First rule, don't you never ever lie to me.
Hey,
how I'm gonna feel about it.
Brandon, I see you checking in. Curtis, what up, Sir Messenger? Anthony Wilson, my guy, I see you in the building.
Life is balanced and it's all about that give and take.
Hey,
learning how to cipher through the real and the fake.
Hey,
finding ways to cope, trying to keep control of fate. I'ma run a whole 100 up this winter break.
Hey, run a whole 100 up this winter break. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole
100 up this winter break.
I'm gonna run a whole
100 up this winter break.
I'm gonna run a whole
100 up this winter break. All right, so let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. First of all, shout out to the Suicide Squad, all the niggas that stuck with me through everything, you know what I'm saying, through thin and thin, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all just like y'all fuck with me. Like I always say, I don't know everything, but one thing I do know is I don't know fucking everything. I definitely know that. So today's episode of Cummins Talk on Podcast of Not Trying, it's gonna get interesting, people. You know what I'm saying? I got a little shit I gotta clear up in these YouTube trucker streets. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Podcast of Not Trying if you've never been here before. As promised, I told the OG, as you see in the let me get in the camera. I can't get it in that half of the fuck. Everything's backwards, so pointing that way. How the fuck you do it? There we go. Everything's backwards, so I got to point opposite. As you can see, The OG right here in the top box, right next to me. As promised, I told him I was going to address some things that was said on other people's platform. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play this video. By the way, shout out to OG Ricky. His channel was called the Grown Folks Channel, I believe. You can search on YouTube to check him out. And let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it without further ado.
But I want to address something with law. My nephew, Roadrunner, what's happening, man? My nephew did a live 3-4 months ago. In that live, well, this will help you.
Facts, and I got that live too, so we can go over that, just so y'all know.
In there, you was really, to me, you was really talking greasy and real slick. And I've never uttered your name, never said nothing about you. So I know for most people, it's just YouTube and whatever the fuck you want to say and all this shit is all right. Well, it ain't with me. And when I see something, regardless how old it is, I want to address it. But after hearing, when I wasn't able to call back in and listen to Guilty's live yesterday, I'm going to come at you a little bit different. Now,
I appreciate that too. OG, big respect.
You said in your live, I mean, in Guilty's live, you said, when my name came up, this is what you said when it came to old. Let's clarify something. I call myself old. I'm proud to be old. You know what I'm saying? Miss Joe, what's going on? But this is the word game we're not going to play. This is what you said, and this is how you said it. I don't know that old nigga like that. Now, everybody in their mama know that is not a good thing. That ain't no respectful way when you say you ain't looking for no problem to talk to a motherfucker like that. Then you came in with you got in my business about I wrecked the truck, which I'd already told. And
before he get into that, I just want to clarify. I apologize because I should have did a better job. I'm very smart, so I could have easily just replaced his name and said I don't know his situation, which is all facts. I don't know his situation, so I have no idea. I can't say that whatever happened in his situation was right or wrong or whatever the case may be because I don't know his situation. I could have just easily placed driver X and said when it comes to this, that, and the third, you know, the 1099 situation, this is how shit, this is how it's supposed to go or whatever the case may be. So we're gonna get into that though.
All this is gonna go together. Now this is the part that I can't understand. A nigga
Rhodes, I see you checking in. What's up, my nigga? It's finna get decent in here. It's like, you know, got a little stuff to air out a little bit, you know. Well, I ain't gonna say air out, just correct, fix.
such as yourself coming out of that Chi-Town, I couldn't understand why you were big upping a motherfucker that done paid for protection. I don't know how they do it where you are, unless that nigga was trying to pay you for protection. But you want to talk about BHW went hard on me, and if I'm not mistaken, Rose is in you. You correct me if I'm wrong. Rose kept telling.
And look who pops up in the chat. You right on time, Rhodes.
Why you pressing him and defending the motherfucker that paid for protection? Because I'm gonna do several videos on this motherfucker because he done put all them videos of Apocalypse back up. He done put my shit back up. He's a piece of shit, and I'm gonna explain it. But back to you, Law. I would have expected somebody such as yourself, one, if you didn't know what you was talking about in regards to me, you wouldn't have said shit. But
that's facts. You know what I'm saying? If you say a nigga name, you gotta be ready to stand on it. I totally agree with that. Like I said, I should have did a better job of saying driver's X. But we're gonna get into the Guilty video, and so I can explain exactly how I felt about what I said on the thing, because a lot of the stuff he said, I didn't see it. And I'm gonna replay it and y'all be the judge, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go over it. Far as him saying what he just said, though, far as black heavyweight, man, listen, I'm not riding for that nigga. Like I explained in the guilty video. And if anybody know, if anybody got guilty, I got guilty number. I should call this nigga. I'm gonna call him later. I'm gonna call him in a minute. I ain't got my Bluetooth set up though, like I usually do, because I switched phones. I got an iPhone now, and I used to have a Galaxy, and my Galaxy is everything that's programmed to the roadcaster as far as me calling people or whatever. But I could put it on speakerphone or whatever the case may be, and tell a nigga I'm live or whatever the case may be. Or if y'all know, yeah, text him, Rhodes. I appreciate it, and tell him come in and send a comment or whatever, and then I know he ain't here, and then he could come on the live or whatever, you know what I'm saying, so we could discuss it, because it all kind of originated on his live. But yeah, I'm not riding with Black Heavyweight. He's a fucking troll. Like everybody see that nigga just is cap. Like most of the shit he say is cap, and I'm gonna get more into that. I'm gonna get more in depth in that, but I just want to clear that up while he's talking. I'm not riding with Black Heavyweight. Like, man, bro, please. I wish I would. That nigga is what you call. Hey, Curtis, I know, bro. I know, G. I'm hating every moment of it too. But anyway, let's get back into it.
But and then even yesterday you come out, I didn't know me calling a nigga old was all right. See, a lot of you think you on my level. I'm 66. I'm damn near 67. So when you gonna address me, that old nigga, that ain't a motherfucking no respect thing. That's a disrespectful thing. If you didn't know, I'm sharing it with you. You know what I mean? I don't mind a motherfucker say, "What's up, old man? How the old man doing?" That's a whole different thing. So I was a little perturbed with the way you said it. And the fact, I can be honest with you, I felt some kind of way that you seem to be riding with a motherfucker that's to me is a straight up bitch. So I don't know where you come from, but I don't know no niggas in there out of that Chi-Town that fucks with motherfuckers like BHW. You know what I mean? So I heard when you said, if you said it,
big facts.
Anything you apologize or whatever, but calling me old is not disrespectful. It's the way you said it. That old nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be the.
And I gotta find that, because for the life of me, I can't really even find what he had a problem, like the way I said it on the live. But I'm gonna play the live and I might catch it, because I didn't watch the whole thing. I just got pieces of it, but we gonna watch the whole thing together and go over this together like one big happy family. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm a man. I stand on what I say, and if I make mistakes, I'm man enough to apologize and say, yeah, I didn't mean that by that. I see how that could have got taken wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's always that with me, you know what I'm saying? It's always that with me. Like, but don't get it wrong, I ain't no bitch. We could get into whatever you niggas want to get into, but I would prefer the peaceful route. I'd rather see if we could come to some type of peaceful conclusion before I, start wars or, over shit that really is meaningless, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to it. So we're gonna go over it though.
Dead horse. I don't got no problems with you.
10-11, I see you checking you checking in, you know what I'm saying? I'm just addressing some things with OG Ricky, some things he had an issue with, and going over. This is actually going to be educational. It ain't all beef and all bullshit. It's going to be educational too. It's mainly about the 1099 conversation. A little bit about the business credit situation, and also putting niggas on game on some of the newer trucker YouTube channels that I've been fucking with that I think everybody should be a part of. It does get messy on there, but there is a lot of good information on it. But let's get back into it.
So if you don't say nothing else about me that's foul, that I take it foul, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm done with it. Here's something else that I want to address. I'm not going to address the hot topic yet.
So that was it. You know what I'm saying? In its entirety of him and addressing me. And I appreciate how you addressed it. He said, it's the way I say things, and I was low-key talking slick. You know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't low key. I am a slick ass nigga. Like I do a bunch of slick ass shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Chicago. You know, I can't help it. It's in my blood. I do slick shit, but I don't mean no harm by it. I just be trying to get a laugh off. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit niggas don't take funny. You know what I'm saying? Don't think it's funny. And if I offend a nigga and he can't accept my apology and say, look, I ain't trying to offend you. Cause I don't go into niggas' kids and old ladies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I usually fuck with a nigga's personality or something about him. You know what I mean? And it's usually on the joking tip. And if a nigga can't accept my apology because I ain't mean to offend him, then you know, if it's up, it's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna, you know, it is what it is. I ain't worried about that. But at the same time, I don't want it to be that. I want to make that clear. I don't want it to be that. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate how he handled it. And I left the old man. I believe that's how he likes to be referred, or like I say, niggas around here say big homie or unc or OG, you know what I'm saying? Or big folks, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate how big folks handled it. You know what I'm saying? He a OG. He out of my weight class for real, for real. I really don't want to be beefing with somebody that's my elder at all. I don't have nothing but respect for the man. But I do be seeing with him and Black Heavyweight was yeah, look who it is. Speak of the motherfucking devil. What's up, nigga? K Paso, nigga. So listen, so getting back into it. I'm gonna post a link in a minute, but let's get into the guilty video. All right. But that's the end of Ricky's video and what he had to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I respect how he handled it. He rough around the edges, so am I. He could have went all the way left with it, like he sounded like he was gonna do on Guilty's live the other day, but he got cut off, thank God, because he was able to hear me say, listen, OG, I ain't got no problem with you. If I said something that offends you, I ain't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know you. And at the time when we was talking on the live, I didn't know him at all. This was months ago. I have since went over, like we discussed on the live chat, and went into his videos and seen what some of the shit is about. And I still got to catch up on certain shit because let's just be honest, people. I'm not about to I'm not about to watch 20 motherfucking hours of lives and shit like that to figure out what's going on, what's the total beef. Like I be in the truck, but not like that. Like I be doing other shit too. So let's get into guilty video. Let me see what you said. What you say, Erica? So whatever happened to the days where you can reach out man to man and talk about it one-on-one while we got to air beef on social media, just asking. So it's not beef. That's what I'm saying. This is exactly what it is reaching out. And this is the new way of doing it. Erica, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't physically talk to that man. I don't have his number and I don't know that nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him like that. So anything that I can air out to him, and plus it ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing that I wouldn't say in front of any fucking body. So I might as well put it out there in the YouTube verse. I don't have beef with this man. It's just a situation that got confused. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got. I'm just straightening it out. You know what I'm saying? I got the platform to do it. He has a platform. You know, I went on somebody else's platform, which let's get into that. So let's do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it ain't no beef. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no beef. So let's get into it. So this is the other day on Pettywise's channel. And I'm gonna shout out all these niggas and hopefully do all this shit on the in the description so you can click these links for all these men that I'm about to be talking about to, you know, big up these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they all content creators, you know what I'm saying? And we should appreciate all the content creators because these are the people that help us get up and down the road. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Most of the time, is killing time and not falling asleep behind the wheel. Whether you agree with what the niggas is saying, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Either you watch them or you don't. You ain't got to turn the shit on. You know what I'm saying? Um, so let's get into this video.
Quality content. Because niggas want to hear niggas going at it. Niggas want to hear niggas get violated and shit.
And just to clarify, this is the video that OG Ricky was speaking about on why he was addressing me for what I said. This video is where I say it.
Look.
Yo.
Hey, ¿qué pasó? That nigga Law. ¿Qué es eso? My friend. My friend.
Hey, man.
What's going on, man?
I just want to come in, man. I got to come in because you...
Me what?
Hey, your ass funny.
What happened?
You funny as fuck, bro.
Hold on.
Hey, and look, he got the ass up on the screen. Hey, I thought about doing that, but now that he does it, I honestly don't want to do that because it's his thing. Like he owns it. You know what I'm saying? To me, in my opinion, and salute to him, salute to Guilty, because I like his platform. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I like what he do with his shit. I like how he, how he goes about his business. Like far as he does a lot of messy shit out of jokes and shit like that, or whatever, however he feeling about shit, that's on him. He his own man, just like any of these other YouTube niggas. If Joe Budden got a problem with something, or Kevin Samuels got a problem with something, or whoever, you know what I'm saying, they say how they feel, whatever, you take it or you leave it.
Hold on, right quick. We got Booty on the screen.
I just want to clear something up real quick, man, because I'm in the chat and I'm talking to motherfuckers, right? And I know how niggas get. Specifically, salute Apocalypse, Star Major, salute him, and salute Paper City, man. He always be on the podcast on my shit too. You know what I'm saying? And I know them niggas got they watch this shit. They watch, they watch all the YouTube shit. And I watch it too. I watch a lot of shit too, but I'm not too privy to the OG Ricky shit. Like, I don't watch him like that, so I don't know what the fuck he be even talking about half the time. Most of the time, it's just an old ass nigga ranting about some shit. Like, I don't.
Now that probably is it. He said that old ass nigga when he said it, but that's what I said. Okay, and that's probably where he had a problem. And if I had to guess, that's it, because that's what I just said it. Like, he just an old ass nigga ranting about some shit, but I didn't mean it like he just an old ass nigga on some disrespectful shit. I mean, like, he an old man, you know what I'm saying, on the screen. When I clicked on him, when I clicked on Black Heavyweight shit first and heard him talking about this man, and then clicked on OG Ricky shit to see him, that's how he came across on the screen, as an old man ranting. I don't know what he's talking about though. So for me saying I don't fuck with him, meaning like I don't watch his video, so I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. RIP Kevin Samuel. That nigga was whatchamacallit. Shout out Mbuso too. I see you in the building, my nigga. J Moss, what's up, my nigga? Marcus, what's good? Marcus, I think that's you, cuz. No, never mind. Anyway, back on subject. I was just saying, he's just an old nigga on the screen, as far as I know, because I don't know him at all. Like, I really didn't know this nigga at all. Like, I don't watch his videos until this day, which is, I think, a couple months back. That's when I started getting up on the shit. I started tuning in because I had just got privy to all this shit. But let's get into the rest of the video, though. So that's probably where he had the issue. Like, the way I said it, like I had beef with him or something, or like I didn't like his content. No, it was more so I don't watch your content yet, but I'm gonna get up on it and figure it out, because shit kind of entertaining what was going on back and forth. Like, it was helping me get up and down the road.
I don't even be knowing what facts or what he really breaking down, because I don't watch him like that. But I will tell you this, because of your ass, because of you, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. Them stories be funny as fuck. That Black Heavyweight be telling. Hold on. Hilarious, my nigga. That shit.
Shout out to Guilty for the sound effect. That shit funny as fuck.
Funny. I say this too, and niggas could clear it up in the chat. I'm on the phone with you, so I can't really read the chat right now. But
fuck the chat.
Clear it up and let me know what the real is and all that, because I really don't know. I'm just not dialing into this shit.
About what?
So I don't know what the fuck these niggas is really even mad at each other or whatever.
Exactly right. And I get what OG Ricky's saying. He's saying, if you don't know nothing about it, don't speak on it. Well, I'm not speaking on y'all's situation. I'm just speaking on what I heard from Black Heavyweights in the story he's telling, which we all know as a real nigga. I know it's cap, you know what I'm saying? But it was entertaining. The shit was funny to me. I'm not gonna hold you, OG. Like, he was at your ass talking about the trannies and shit, and the shit was funny. I don't believe any of it. I don't think you fuck with trannies. I just thought the nigga was funny in the way he was telling these stories, making this shit up. Like, it was creative.
What about?
Going on
What you talking about?
I just know they two old ass niggas going at it.
What, Ricky and Black Heavyweight?
Nigga, Black Heavyweight though.
It ain't that deep.
That last video that he was talking about with the 1099 shit, that shit is facts. Like all that other cap shit about Ricky being gay or doing whatever, fucking with trannies and all that shit. That funny story time shit he be doing, I laugh at the shit. When I'm in the truck, the shit funny because, like you said, I think he got a good story voice too. Plus his accent is weird as fuck. I don't know where that nigga from.
So before we go forward, let's get into that. All right, boom. We like 25 minutes into the live, so that's perfect. The 1099 thing. What I was saying is some of the shit that Black Heavyweight was saying about 1099 drivers, not about Ricky. Let's take Ricky's name out of it. Let's say he wasn't talking about Ricky because he was just using the shit to go hard on Ricky and say a bunch of foul ass, cap ass shit, you know what I'm saying, and tell his story and shit, which, like I say, I found entertaining. And in Black Heavyweight, if you watch this live or whatever, you know what I'm saying, hey, bro, I ain't gonna tell you to keep doing what you're doing, but I'm just saying I watch you every now and then, and some of the shit you do, it got niggas ready to fucking peel your wig back. But hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll be listening to that shit sometimes, and that shit help me get down the road. No matter how cap it is, sometimes it's funny, sometimes you do put it together good, you know what I'm saying? But let's take OG Ricky out. All right, all I'm saying is the facts is the 1099 shit. When you go 1099, which I know from experience because I have 1099s. I used to be a 1099 driver. So I know the ins and outs of this shit. Like, I'm not speaking from some shit I heard or whatever. I know what the fuck, how it goes down for a 1099 driver. When you do decide to become a 1099 driver, you give up all the security that you have employment-wise. So anything relating to your job, you have relinquished that shit when you decided to sign on to a company as 1099. They don't have to do shit for you. And that's facts. Now, I agree with Ricky with him saying that if a company does take care of their drivers, even though they are 1099, that's what makes them a reputable company. If they don't take care of the driver and help the driver, even though they 1099, they probably are a shitty company. These are facts. But when you sign on to a company, whether they shitty or they take care of their drivers, that's the risk you took by being a 1099 driver. They don't owe you shit. They do not take out Social Security for you so that when your old ass get, well, not you, Ricky, but when you as a driver X gets old, you're not paying in the Social Security. So that check ain't going to be as heavy as it would have been if you was with a W-2 company that's been constantly paying into your Social Security. They're not paying into the unemployment security fund. So if you do get fired or something does happen where you could collect unemployment, guess what? That's out of the window because you ain't paid into unemployment. You don't have that security. When it comes to filing your taxes and them taking the taxes out up front, they don't do that either. You got to do that yourself. You got to go talk to the feds yourself and explain to them why you didn't take taxes out, and explain your expense to income ratio and how, they not gonna automatically take it out and then you go holler at the feds and get some of that shit back. You give up that security. Now, also as a contractor, they don't owe you shit. If it's your truck, let's say you're just a driver and it's their truck. They only responsible for the truck. They're not responsible for you as a driver. They supposed to take care of you if they're a good company because it all makes sense. The more you keep the driver happy, the more you keep the driver running, the more money you make. And that's just simple as that. But if they can't keep you running or whatever the case may be, if they want to say, fuck you, that's their prerogative. You as a 1099 driver, you gave up that W-2 privilege. You don't have that. So that's facts, bro. So some of the shit that Black Heavyweight was saying about 1099, that's absolute facts. Now, when I was a 1099 driver, the company I worked for, they took care of me. So they was a good company, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. Shout out to them. But the company you work for, OG Ricky, they probably was a shitty company. I don't know. I can't speak on that. And I can't speak on whether you was a bad driver or they was a bad company because I don't know you and I don't know the situation. So all of that is facts. So if it came across that I was saying that what Black Heavyweight was saying about you was true, that's not what I meant. What I meant was what he was saying about 1099 drivers. And that should go as a lesson to y'all. When you sign on to be a 1099 driver, you're giving up a lot of those privileges that you have. Usually it's for more income though. And it allows you the ability to finagle your way with your tax deductions. So when you sign on as a 1099 driver, know what you're signing on for, because it's not a bad thing. I make it sound all bad by saying that you giving up all these securities, but it's not a bad thing. It usually means more money up front, and it also means that you have the ability to write off way more expense than you would as a company driver or a W-2 driver, because they control the expenses for the most part. When you work for somebody as a W-2 worker, you're not going to have control of the gas, if the write-off as far as equipment that you're buying or whatever the case may be. Most likely, all that's just coming off a company card, or they're paying for it, so they're going to write it off. You don't get to write off truck payment, all these things business wise. You get what I'm saying? So with you signing as a 1099, hey, you funny as hell in Boots. So move around, nigga. You funny as fuck. So with you signing on as a 1099, you give up all them privileges, and it is a fact, whether we like it or not, or whether you don't agree with it or whatever. Don't change the facts. A company don't got to do shit for you once you 1099. You are a contractor. You are contracted out to do a job. If you do that job, you get paid. If you don't do the job, you don't get paid. At the end of the day, you got your own business. You do what the fuck you got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do from my business perspective. I ain't saying that's the way to go. I'm just saying that's the rules. So let's get back into the video. I hope I cleared that up. Like, that's all I meant by that. Like, was saying Black Heavyweight was spitting a couple facts when it come to that shit. They don't have to do shit for you. Whether or not they do or not, that's usually why you keep fucking with that company, because they are a good company. But if they're not a good company, they don't take care of you, common sense, you're not gonna fuck with them no more.
Hold on. Weird as fuck. But at the end of the day, dog, I don't know what these niggas got going on, but Black Heavyweight shit with the 1099 shit and Ricky flipping that truck and most of the shit that he was stating about that shit was facts. I don't know what part of it, like he was playing excerpts of Ricky's shit about how he was talking about what dude should have helped out with after he flipped the truck and why he was staying in a hotel and all of that. But when you 1099, man, a motherfucker don't owe you shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay. I mean, well,
am I talking to my fucking self?
Nah, I'm listening to you. That's how a conversation goes. Like, you talk, I listen.
Yo, this shit, wow. My motherfucking Bluetooth been on.
Yeah, your Bluetooth is bugging. This is whistling.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
My bad. That shit was on Bluetooth the whole time.
Yeah, but we
just talking to my fucking self because the fucking.
Well, I'm glad
Bluetooth picked the shit up.
Nah.
So basically, every time he said something, I couldn't hear shit. So it was complete silence because the shit was on my Bluetooth. The Bluetooth was sitting here. So that's why I kept sounding retarded. Like, can you hear me? Because I couldn't hear him. He was saying little things and laughing and, maybe playing the sound effects. I didn't hear none of that shit because I'm sitting here like, hello, on the phone and shit. And the shit was playing off my Bluetooth that's sitting right in front of me. So y'all can hear me clear because the Bluetooth was sitting right there. But I'm on the phone, so I can't hear shit. And the Bluetooth was there. So moving right along. How the fuck this shit ain't playing now? See, this is that YouTube shit. Oh, I hit the mute button. My bad, y'all. Hold on.
Something, but now you sound much better.
I'm like, why this nigga so fucking quiet, bro? It sound like a library.
Nah, you ain't me talking to you?
Nah, because it was on the fucking head.
So I was talking to my damn self then, because I was talking. We was having a conversation though. Like, you was saying something, I was saying something.
That's wild.
But I heard everything you said. We all heard you. You sound much better now though. It had this whistling going on, but you Gucci.
But yeah, so like I'm saying though, the 1099 shit he was saying, like, that shit facts, G. Like, I don't know what Ricky did as far as flipping that truck or whatever, if that video was real of him veering off and shit looking like he fell asleep. I don't know the old man like that. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just know that I can't get into the accident shit because I don't know what happened at the accident. I wasn't there. I ain't fucking truck flip and none of that shit. So I don't know what the fuck, if it was his fault or not. Whatever, whatever happened with the accident.
Facts, OG Ricky. If you
did flip Buddy's truck, Buddy got every.
Facts, OG Ricky. I don't know I tried to explain that on the live. Like, I don't know your case. I don't know. I don't have any idea what happened. You know what I'm saying? Far as so I'm not speaking on you because I don't know your situation. So
Right to be pissed. Like, nigga, I ain't paying for your meals and hotel and all that shit, nigga. You just fucked up my asset. This shit brings me thousands, if not hundreds, thousands of dollars a week. And you flip the motherfucker. Now I got a high ass insurance bill. I gotta pay a deductible, plus all this extra shit I gotta do. Plus I gotta get the fucking truck towed and do the paperwork. I gotta go to court for this shit. You gotta get on the phone and talk to all these tow and junkyards and insurance people and shit. And you talking about some he owe you this, and you signed up for that 1099 shit. And he old as fuck, so he should know better.
Damn, he old as fuck. Goddamn, he ain't that old.
Nah, I apologize for that. I could have said that better. I'll give you that one. I will give you that one, Ricky. I was going in. I wouldn't say that was even talking slick. That was just me saying, you know, you should know better. You older. You know what I'm saying? But I could have said that better. But that is facts. Like, you older, so you should know better. Like, the company don't owe you shit. Like, I don't know, and I can't break down, like, you know, paying for the meals and all that. That's just the shit that fucking Black Heavyweight was. I know most of that shit was cap, bro. I understand that, Ricky. I understand that. And I want to break that down. I understand that what he was doing was on some funny style shit. Like, he was just trying to get a rise out of you and entertain niggas like me. And I get that. I don't think that any of that shit was pretty much true or whatever. Like, I'm just like, you know, you get it.
No disrespect, but folks, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't.
See, no disrespect. I ain't saying it like disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, you older than me as my elder. I'm just saying, like, if that company tell you they not gonna do shit, like, we got to worry about the truck, we got all these expenses, and you got to find your way home. You know what I'm saying? They do have that right. Like, ain't nothing you can do about that. The only thing you can do is say, man, fuck y'all. I ain't fucking with y'all no more. You know what I'm saying?
Really, you know,
Niggas ain't that old, man. Damn.
Man, folks old. He up there. You know, I'm old, G, and he older than me. You know what I'm saying? He calls himself OG Ricky, so he an old nigga. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Lord, I don't want to talk about that man business. That's old shit. Like, that's not even new shit. That's over a year ago.
Man, look, dude just dropped the video.
I know, nigga, but we know that already. You got to catch up though, nigga. You got to catch up. We already know that shit.
I gotta get caught up, G. That's the problem. See, I gotta get caught up. I'm just in this motherfucker in my truck chuckling at the shit that I'm hearing now. So I don't know. I got to figure it out. Like I say, Apocalypse, shout out to you. Put me up on game, nigga, because I don't know. I'm just listening to this.
It ain't really nothing to know. Like, you know, this is about as much as we know. This shit ain't old shit. It's new shit. It's new to all of us, really. Like, it just popped. The dumb shit between them just popped up. Like, they ain't been going back and forth that long. What, a couple weeks, 2 weeks? Some shit. So you saw all of it. Like, you go back past 2 weeks, you're gonna see other shit. You know what I'm saying? On his channel.
I don't know if I want to do that dumpster dive with what you call it. Somebody was, I think Paper City was saying, like, he was doing some type of weird ass shit on the Weather Channel or some shit.
Yeah, like, you know, I think his channel just doesn't have any direction. You know,
so that's what I'm saying. I don't want to go through like hours and hours of this nigga, you know, talking about, you know, at the, you know, this was a long time ago. So I have done a little bit of research, and this nigga talking about Russia and all this other shit I have no interest in. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the shit that's interesting, no, I definitely tune in, but you got to get through all the bullshit. Just like with some of these lives, they be like 4 hours. I got to go through it and clip it and show y'all niggas what I'm talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? But I got to do the research on it to, you know, that shit's a pain in the ass. It takes time or whatever the case may be to figure all this shit out. But OG Ricky, salute to you. I ain't got no problems with you, man. I have no fucking issues with you at all, bro. All I was saying is the things that was being said was true. They don't have to pay for your meals. I don't know if you was asking them to pay for your meals. That ain't got nothing to, like, you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about driver X. If you are a driver, they don't have to do none of that shit. They don't have to find you a way home. They don't have to do any of that when you 1099. When you're a W-2 worker, they have to. They have to. It's part of employment security. The shit that they pay in when they file you on their taxes. They got to file to write off all that shit. Like, when you have a authority or a business period, let's just say a business period, not even getting into the authority shit. Every quarter, you got to file what you did far as paying people, especially when it comes to like having W-2 workers. You got to do that shit every quarter. By you doing that every quarter, that locks you in with that state's unemployment and employment laws. And you have to follow them employment laws once you claim that somebody is under you as a W-2 worker. That locks the worker into a W-2 status and unlocks all those employment securities and shit that motherfuckers could sue you for. That's what locks that in. If you do a 1099, you don't get any of that. So if you were driving that guy's truck, I don't even know how he was able to even get you on a 1099 status, because technically, and I'm just speaking on what my accountant told me, in the state of Illinois, you can't hire somebody and they drive your truck and not be your employee. You can't have them a 1099 unless they are renting the truck from you or buying the truck from you. If they're leasing the truck from you, then you can do that. And it has to show on their settlements that it's coming out every week. And it's just a little bit of game for y'all. You know, this ain't more so for the beef shit, you know, breaking down all the bullshit that the issues like me and OG Ricky had, or the bullshit that him and Black Heavyweight is going through. This is more so the educational portion of it. And this is why I do YouTube. If I do the messy shit, it's gonna be about celebrities, motherfuckers that everybody know. I don't really like doing messy shit about regular everyday truckers and shit, because you know what I'm saying? Why? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? If I do it, it's supposed to be funny, but these niggas get butthurt. Like, niggas get into their feelings way too much. Just like, you know, it's a nigga up here right now. Where you at, man? Where you go, bro? You sound like a bitch. It's always gonna be people like this. And all you gotta do is do this. Ignore their ass. Now, I do offer the invitation to keep it real trucking. I don't know who you talking to, if you talking to me or what you talking about, but if you want to expand on that, there go to comment section. You a keyboard gangster. Say what you mean, you know what I'm saying? But if it has no substance, then man, beat it. Shut the fuck up. Like, but if it does, if you're not trolling, say what you mean. If you think I sound like whatever, you know, but expand on that. Don't just say you sound like a bitch, because you look like an idiot when you do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of YouTube. When you come on here, you invite that type of energy, whether you want to address it or just fucking ignore it. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a misclassification of employment if you do it that way. There are ways around it though, because I've had this conversation. If I ever wanted to hire drivers or try to open a business and hire drivers and shit like that, I've had this conversation with the guy that does my taxes and said, you know, the accountant that does my taxes, and said, hey, what do I have to do? You know what I'm saying? He let me know. And every state is also different. So, like I said, I don't know the whole situation, but I am here to put y'all up on game and tell y'all what I do know. And this shit is facts. You know what I'm saying? You can't even have a 1099 driver that's driving your equipment. You have to have something saying that he's leasing that equipment from you, or leasing to purchase that he's either renting that equipment from you or leasing that equipment for purchase from you, to have him as a 1099 driver, so he is independent in what he's doing with the equipment and everything, because he can't be a driver for you without a fucking truck to drive the load. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, you know. So you got to be careful with the misclassification of how, you know, niggas is, you know, it is what it is. But I think that's just the basis of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, let me play this live some more. I think that's it. He just gonna tell me to, you know, watch these niggas channels, and I'm gonna get back into some more of that shit.
He didn't start off doing this, like getting in back and forth with niggas. At least I don't think so. Like, he had, like, you know, there's an old nigga out there screen recording, talking about the news, weather, you know, giving people tips and shit like that. But then every now and then he feels the need to critique somebody or pull a nigga card. You know what I'm saying? Because he did it to Low Sean. He did it to a trucker named Jay. It's like once in a while he'll just mention something about somebody, and then of course he ran to the wrong ran to the right motherfucker being Ricky, and Ricky's not gonna let your ass go. Like, all right, fuck with me, I'm on your ass. So that's just how that's happening. You know how Ricky do it. He's gonna be on that nigga. He gonna chew a nigga head until his motherfucking teeth fall out and shit. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm listening to you not say that. I don't know how Ricky do it.
See, that's what I'm saying. At the time, I didn't know that nigga. Now I got put up on the black heavyweight shit, and instantly I'm just laughing because I don't know who this nigga talking about. I don't know OG Ricky. So I'm just laughing. He talking about some fictional character. As far as I'm concerned, I have no fucking clue who he's talking about. When I found out that this is a real person and these niggas really don't like each other, they ain't just doing it as, fun going back and forth with each other. These niggas just, they don't even like each other. So the fact that they doing that, it's like, I guess some real issues with these niggas. I don't want no smoke with that shit. I ain't got no problem with that. And I'm definitely not siding with somebody like Black Heavyweight after further review. I see this nigga got beef with all type of niggas. It's a nigga that pulled the motherfucking burnout on this nigga right on the motherfucking live the other day. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna get into who that was because that shit sound like snitching. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga could get in trouble. I don't know why he did that dumbass shit on the live. But I ain't gonna get into that. I probably will later. I will dissect that video maybe later. But I really gotta go over it and see. I'm not as good with that type of shit as Vlad or No Jumper or something like that. Cause I ain't trying to get niggas locked up. I don't want the police using my video in court when niggas do stupid shit and fuck around and get locked up. Like, I don't want them calling me in or using my shit, playing my shit in court as exhibit A. You know what I'm saying? My name Law is just to shorten up my last name, Lawrence. I don't do not fuck with police. Don't get it twisted. The only reason niggas call me Law is because they don't like saying Lawrence. It's some army shit. Niggas on the streets don't even call me Law. Niggas don't call me by my government name. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in the army, the shit on my name tag, keep it real with you, I had a lot of down south partners. They don't want to say the fucking word Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? The shit don't have a good ring, so they just called me Law. But don't get that name confused. I do not like I don't fuck with the police like that. Like, I don't hate them. I ain't a police bashing ass nigga. Like, but I don't want to, like, I don't fuck with police. You know what I'm saying? I'm a felon. So I definitely don't fuck with the police. I think though, the nigga Black Heavyweight is choosing a lot of battles and then turning around and saying, well, it's just YouTube. And that's what OG Ricky was saying. OG Ricky was saying, like, I ain't with that just YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just YouTube to me. And I get that when he talking like that. I get what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. But at the same time, you have to, once you decide to be in YouTube, you decided to be in the fucking fake world. So either you're going to ignore it or you're going to address it. And however you want to do, if you want to get gray hairs, and no pun intended, because we talking about OG Ricky, but if you want to get gray, I mean, I got gray hairs. If you want to get gray hairs over the shit, that is what you, if you want to stress about trolls and shit, then stress about trolls. But these niggas don't mean shit. These niggas ain't, these people are trash. You know what I'm saying? So salute to OG Ricky, a content creator, a nigga that helps you get up and down the road. If you haven't already, tune into him. I just started fucking with him this year. If you need some entertainment, it might be for you. It's called the Grown Folks Channel. Put it in the search bar in the YouTube. Go fuck with him. Salute to him. Salute to Guilty 718. As you can see it up on the screen, Bullpen Therapy. You know what I'm saying? Go type in Pennywise or Guilty 718. All his shit will pop up. Salute to that nigga, because this is the reason why all of this content is being made. It all stems from that live. So and shout out to, let's get into the next subject, which I kind of expanded on it a little bit, my nigga. And I'm finna post the share button up. I'm finna post the hold on, let me invite niggas with the link. Give me a second, bro. Let me copy this link. Yeah, I just shout out the link. Lisa, I don't know if you still on here, if you could pin it. I don't know if you can. You probably can't pin it because you're not at home on a computer. But this is where we at with it. So shout out to G Nut too. All right. And we're gonna get into this. And this is how we're gonna end it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G Nut. It's a new platform that I've been listening to, and it's a lot of good shit. And I'm gonna start reviewing a lot of the shit that I'm hearing on that channel too, because I watch that channel as well. Um, and it's a lot of trucking information that gets past that. It's a lot of messy shit, which I'm gonna get into some of the messy shit, you know. It's a lot of trucking shit though on there that niggas need to hear. That's my type of speed. And I'm gonna address the Trucker Brown shit too in this live. You know what I'm saying? We 50 minutes in, cool. Right, around an hour. I'm trying to do 2 hours with you niggas, and then I gotta keep it pushing. So that was the first segment, the OG Ricky. We done with that. I don't have no beef with that nigga. What all I was saying was, it's a 1099. Niggas don't owe you shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to beat a dead horse, but that was that. It had nothing to do really with OG Ricky. It just was used the wrong way because it was based off a fucking video that a messy ass nigga named Black Heavyweight. Oh, and shout out to him. If y'all want to follow him, I think you type in BLK Heavyweight, and you should be able to see him and see some of the cap ass storytelling that he does. It's entertaining, you know what I'm saying, if you need to get up and down the road. But if you don't have a brain on you, then you know you probably will think that some of the shit he's saying is real, like this nigga's fucking with trannies and all that. But I took it as like on some Tyler Perry shit. It's just like a movie, you know what I'm saying? The nigga just painting a fucking picture of a movie or something, and shit was entertaining. Anyway, moving right along. I know it ain't funny when he talking about you, but if he would have said my name, I would have been laughing. I ain't even gonna stunt with you. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga was telling some stories, whatever the case may be. I know it's cap. But shout out to all them niggas. All right, follow them niggas. G Nut, OG Ricky, Guilty, Black Heavyweight. Now back on G Nut. The other day I've been seeing this nigga Black Heavyweight. He made a video, and this will let me know about Black Heavyweight, like what I needed to know about Black Heavyweight. And I talked about this on the live that I did. He was talking about business credit, and he was on G Nut's platform, and he was pressing them niggas about, well, how do you make business credit? Like, and then when he got into it with the niggas or was doing this back and forth, I don't want to say get into it like they had beef, but like going back and forth, having a conversation with them niggas, he turned around and he made another video about that conversation that he had on G Nut's channel about how to build credit. And the niggas was telling them. And he made it sound like these niggas don't know shit and these niggas is stupid as fuck. And they don't know how to do anything. They just open their mouth and blah, blah, blah. You know, the Black Heavyweight way. You know what I'm saying? To make it creates views. You know, people get interested because he uses the type of language to draw you in. And his voice is weird as fuck. Like, I ain't gonna say it's weird, it's different. I ain't gonna use the word weird because niggas be thinking I'm disrespecting them. I'm not disrespecting them. It's just different. And I can't tell where he from. Usually when a nigga talk, I could tell where he from. With Black Heavyweight, I can't really tell where he from. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of, it builds the intrigue up a little bit because his voice is kind of, you know, it's different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's cool or it's horrible. It's different. Back to the subject at hand. But let me know what I needed to know about Black Heavyweight is he did all this shit talking about these niggas, and then I went back to the original live and queued it up from the point where he was queuing it up and listened to it just to see what was capping, what wasn't. Because it's entertaining. I ain't have shit better to do because I'm in a truck and I enjoy this content. And the niggas was telling them what you need to do to build your fucking business credit. And he turned around and used all that opportunity to chop it and slice it how he wanted to change the narrative and make it seem like them niggas wasn't telling him the business. And that's what I got to say about G Nut's channel. If you do get turned on to Black Heavyweight first, or you already listening to Black Heavyweight, man, he do a lot of fucking cap ass shit. It's entertaining though. I enjoy the cap bullshit. Just like I enjoy the shit on TV when if Martin Scorsese makes some cap ass movie about monsters, that shit don't be true. These are fictional characters. I enjoy it because it's a story. Now, whether or not it's true is totally different story. It's just, is the story entertaining? If his writing is good, his writing is fucking good. It is what it is. Now, if you're not smart enough to go and do your own research, then from now on, I'm gonna try to review some of this shit to separate the cap or even to expand on the realness of what's going on the G Nut channel, because it's a lot of truckers, including myself, that come in there and we spit real game about what we got going on in this trucking industry and try to help other brothers with the trucking. And that's why this is a Cummins Talk. This isn't just a regular show on Podcast.Tron. This is a Cummins Talk because this is about trucking. This ain't about me just talking about beef and shit. It's about the trucking space and about talking about what niggas need to do. Now on the G Nut channel, he was talking about the business credit, and I'm like, them niggas give it up over there. Like, some of the shit they say is sometimes too much information. I ain't gonna stunt. Like, I'd be like, damn, these niggas is whatchamacallit, giving out way too much. Like, I wouldn't give out that much fucking information if I was these niggas, but love to them, salute to them. I appreciate it. Another thing though, to expand on the black heavyweight thing, because I want to definitely make this video to let OG Ricky know I'm not no idiot, my nigga. And yes, I am from the city of the Chi, which has nothing to do with nothing. But at the same time, it kind of help you realize that I did grow up in a city slick ass environment full of tricks and all that shit. And you got to wake up kind of early to trick a nigga like me. So no, I'm not riding with a nigga like Black Heavyweight. I'm just saying what he did was entertaining, but I didn't know you, and I still don't know you, but I definitely didn't know shit about you at the time. So I'm just taking it as, he talking about some other, the way I put it, old ass nigga, but I ain't gonna say it like that no more. He just talking about another brother that I don't know. Now, moving right along with the Black Heavyweight shit and all the cap shit. He also do shit that I disagree with. Do I listen to it? Yeah, just to see what the fuck's going on. But he was talking about Apocalypse. Now, in the past, and this is how all this shit finna bridge over. It's finna bridge over a little bit. In the past, Apocalypse has come on Trucker Brown's channel. And a lot of niggas that follow me off of the Trucker Brown shit. And a lot of people, it's so many platforms niggas have seen me on, because I go on everybody's platform to show love or whatever, or just give my point of view. Nigga Apocalypse knows me from the Trucker Brown channel originally. He came on my channel one time when Trucker Brown was on with me, talking about some issues that he had with Trucker Brown and trying to figure out, I guess, who I am as well. At the same time he's doing that, I'm doing the same thing to him. Like, who the fuck is this calling in live and trying to figure out who the fuck I got in my ear? After research, after figuring out who this man was, and after talking to this man, Apocalypse is an ex-sergeant major. And for all y'all that know, y'all know I'm ex-military. That means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I respect that shit. I respect the veterans. I am a veteran. I fuck with the military folks real hard, like tough. Most of my best friends are niggas that I met while I was serving. And one thing I can tell you that I know without even meeting Apocalypse is that I know he's a stand-up nigga. And the way I know that he's a stand-up nigga is because he was a sergeant major. Now, for those of you that don't know what that transfers to in the civilian world, it means that even if Apocalypse was a regular nigga, or whatever you thought about Apocalypse or whatever he was saying, whatever he says, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because he does mean well for good niggas. He has been naturally programmed and has proven that he is there to help young brothers such as myself, motivate them and build them up to be the best person that they could be. That's what a sergeant major does. I have never even met a sergeant major that was a fucked up person. I've been lucky. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure it might be one or two or whatever, two, a few, whatever. I've never ran across that motherfucker. If you make sergeant major, you was a real nigga. This is also true about being a sergeant major. He has been checked more than any nigga has ever been checked. He is one of the most qualified niggas to check another nigga. Because to make sergeant major rank, you have been checked multiple times by real niggas. Niggas have put you to the test and checked you and showed you or taught you or helped you. So on his road to becoming sergeant major, he had to put in some real motherfucking work. You don't just get that rank and not be a real nigga. So I don't have to hear nothing else about Apocalypse on whether I like him or not. I know what type of nigga he is based on his rank. Now, whether or not that shit don't translate, like, because like I say, maybe there is a sergeant major out there that's a piece of shit, but I highly doubt it, my nigga. It just, I've never seen it. So when I see Black Heavyweight make videos about him in the service and shit, and I see Black Heavyweight's frame and how he looks, and no disrespect to you, Black Heavyweight, but you ain't even, bro, if you never served, and I don't know if you have, but if you have served or if you never served and you never reached the rank of sergeant major, you have no right or no motherfucking clue to even speak on some shit to do with the military and Apocalypse and how that shit rolls. Whether he was a motherfucking ranger or whether he was a medic in the hospital, he was a fucking sergeant major. You don't, when it come to niggas like me that was in the military, man, bro, stay out of that lane. That ain't, you could tell your stories or whatever, but niggas like me, we gonna see that type of shit and be like, man, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, my nigga. Like, that man was a fucking sergeant major. That's respectable to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? If you don't respect anything, you respect the position. Now, if you want to say something about his character or what type of man he is, leave the military shit out of it. So when it comes to Black Heavyweight, I don't ride with that nigga at all. At all. Because he do say a lot of cap ass shit. But at the same time, I ain't finna sit up here and cap and act like I don't watch him because he ain't entertaining. He entertaining. And niggas will disagree with me on that shit and be like, yo, how could you listen to his cap ass? Cause nigga, this shit funny. And I ain't got shit else to do and I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Shannon Sharp and shit ain't on. You know what I'm saying? I like watching sports, but I could only watch that shit so much before the shit get irritating. So I get to clicking through, and if this nigga video pop up and I hear some shit that make me laugh, so be it. Now, moving right along. Back to Apocalypse in the Bridge with the Trucker Brown. And let's address the Trucker Brown shit because I'm getting tired of motherfuckers coming in the chat or what happened last time on Guilty Stream, a nigga coming in talking about some nigga came at me foul, but whatever. That's that type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you know him, his name is Roadrunner. That's the type of time he be on because he a young nigga. He don't know no better. And me being 42 is my job to check that young nigga and be like, man, that ain't how you come at nobody. And, watch how you saying what you saying. You know what I'm saying? If you come on alive and you say, man, word on the street is you had Trucker Brown dick in your mouth and now that y'all got into it or he, wow, whatever he thinking, he came at me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna sit up here and portray something that I'm not, but I ain't finna portray something that I am either that's fake. And I know for a fact if that man would have said something about another nigga's dick in my mouth and he would have said that to me to like face up, I assure you it wouldn't have went the way it went on that live. I mean, after a while when he said, he ain't got no problem with me and all that, and it's just like, yeah, I get it, nigga. You just doing some YouTube shit, but don't let that YouTube shit get you in trouble in person. And he know better. And he one of them niggas, he ain't gonna approach a situation dumb. I don't think he is. He might, but he might not. He ain't gonna approach it to the point where he ain't got to step up on me or, he think that he can't get out of the situation for saying something that he, whatchamacallit, that he can't back himself out of. But just know that he gonna have to back himself out of some shit like that. If you say something about another nigga's dick in my mouth to my face, I'm gonna smack the fucking piss out of you. You know what I'm saying? Unless we homies and you laughing and joking and it's a joke, but if you on some serious shit and you got a ice grill on, bro, that's the type of shit that'll get you smacked. You know what I'm saying? But he said he don't have no problems with me or whatever. He was just clarifying what niggas was saying in the streets and that's that YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I did say something about him being a curry goat throat ass nigga. And, he came at me kind of wrong. So I started going in about how, he sounded like a fake ass shopper ranks and shit. Like, don't come at me with that shit. But a lot of this shit was getting choppy because on the live, I was in Kentucky and my signal was breaking up. But I really was roasting the nigga and going back in on him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can eat a dick and boo. Like, don't come at me like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? If you got a question, word that shit with respect or we could get on some goofball shit. Because I'm with the goofball shit. I'm not going to take it personal. I like cracking jokes and saying like, oh, you had a nigga dick in your mouth. But don't get mad when I do it to you when I say you a dick sucker. You know what I'm saying? If I call you a motherfucking dick sucker, don't get mad when you started the goofball shit. So I said we can get on some goofball shit. He said, nah, woo. But the streets want to know what the deal is with TB. And I said, and y'all can go back to Pettywise Live and kind of translate the shit because, like I say, my phone was breaking up, but this is why I'm here to break it down here. You can go back and see what was said on that. Shout out to Guilty. You know, go fuck with this channel if you want to. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. This is the thing with the Trucker Brown and what I said on that live. It's not that fucking deep, my nigga. I'm not mad at Trucker Brown. I don't give a fuck what Trucker Brown is doing. I have nothing to do with nothing that man is doing. I have nothing. And Curtis, I see you in the background. I'm finna wrap this shit up and then I'm finna let everybody come in on the lives and, you know, say what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? Me and Trucker Brown, as far as the beef or whatever, or we have an issue or whatever, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I'm not mad at that nigga. I'm not gonna be smoking TB pack and you know when I see him, you know what I'm saying, the Blix is out and all that. We ain't going at each other. He ain't never said nothing about me, and I'm not finna start saying nothing about him. The reason y'all don't see me over there at Trucker Brown is for a couple reasons. Okay, first being is when I was going over there, I was on his Patreon and I was paying the man for, you know, a service for entertainment. You know, I was supporting his channel, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga was getting $20 from me. When I would go into these Patreons and shit, I did it originally so I could learn shit and basically help build what I was doing with the YouTube and maybe even get some trucking game, you know what I'm saying? And support the nigga because I was fucking with him. After a while of doing that, to be honest, I knew more than most of the niggas that was in there. I found myself teaching more than I was learning. Like, I don't need to learn how to manage my motherfucking clock. I've been running weigh stations for years. Like, I know how to fucking run a clock. I know how to do a lot of illegal and legal shit. I know how to run a clock. I know how to do all the rookie shit. And that's where it was at. It was like on a rookie level shit where niggas teaching motherfuckers shit. What's up, Dirty Broke? I see you checking in. I know how to do the rookie shit. I didn't need that type of game. And a lot of the shit that niggas was talking about, I didn't need to learn none of that shit. I didn't need to know none of that shit. So I wasn't growing. On top of the fact, there was a miscommunication. Now that's one. Okay. I was paying for something that I was helping pretty much build. And I ain't saying I was building this channel like it wasn't already built. What I'm saying is when it came time to talk about information, instead of me learning, I was giving out game. I wasn't learning shit. I didn't learn anything. Now, in the beginning, fucking with Trucker Brown, I did learn a lot off his channel, but that was over. So, you know, it is what it is. So I moved on when it came to that. Like, it just didn't get interesting to me no more because I could come on my own lives. I had my own platform at the time anyway. I could come on my own lives and give out the game instead of doing it on his channel, which I didn't mind doing it on his channel, but I'm not going to pay to motherfucking help niggas. Like, I could just do that here for free. Anyway, moving right along. Not saying that he asked me to do that or none of that. It's just that's what it was for me. I don't have no problems with that, man. I don't give a fuck what he got going on. It ain't no beef. It is what it is. If he keep making his shit on his channel, whatever he put out for free, I'll watch it. And if I get something out of it or I like it, I comment on his shit just like I comment on everybody else's shit. Like, hey, that was a good video still. Like, I ain't hating on that nigga. And I don't care what he got going on. I'm just watching him. He ain't no different than Black Heavyweight, OG Ricky, and any of these niggas. I ain't never met none of these niggas in real life. So let's get that shit sitchy, you know. Let's get that sitchy. Now, moving right along, that's step one. That's why y'all don't see me over there no more, because I'm not paying to fucking be over there talking to them niggas. It's just not going to happen. That's one. And it ain't about me not supporting a nigga, because this is step two. And this is why I don't really support the nigga like that by giving him $20 to pay for his Patreon services, because me and his old lady had a misunderstanding. And I ain't going to say we got into it or whatever. It was just mostly her saying whatever the fuck she felt on her head. I don't know what she was mad about or whatever. And I ain't stick around long enough to find out because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't care. So once she started riffing and shit, I'm like, yeah, this shit getting kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? The shit getting kind of weird. So let me back off. After that, with me backing off and not paying for the Patreon and this, that, and the third, I come in the comments like, yo, what's up? I ain't even got no beef. I can't even see my comments. Niggas is not responding to me because I'm blocked. Now, for whatever reason, he blocked me because he was scared shit was gonna get messy or whatever the case may be, which I ain't that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? You could have just reached out and told me, like, look, I'm trying to distance myself from you because I don't want no mess or whatever the case may be. But to just like block me on the comments, I did some silly shit. I took another account, gave the nigga $5 and was like, here's $5 for blocking law. I don't know what the fuck I'm blocked for, but here go $5. God bless you. I'm done. I ain't got to be over here commenting or helping nothing over here. I don't have to be over here, my nigga. Like, I don't know why I'm blocked, but I ain't even finna stick around and find out because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a big deal either. I'm not butthurt about it because I got plenty of platforms that I go on. And like I said, shout out to G-Nut. That shit is more my speed anyway because of the shit them niggas is over there doing is more so my speed. I actually learned shit over there as well as give out game. I learned shit on the G-Nut channel. I don't really learn shit. Like, I ain't interested in fucking tarping shit and doing a flatbed. So when niggas be like, what's up with you and Trucker Brown? There ain't nothing up with me and Trucker Brown. I don't know that nigga like that. I tried to have a little relationship with the nigga far as like on YouTube and like help create content and from a YouTuber to YouTuber. The same thing I do with Guilty. Guilty, keep it a buck. Whatever, I talk to him every now and then or whatever the case may be. We go over things or whatever we talk about. That's what we talk about. I just don't know why niggas think that is deeper than that. Like, I don't have to have a problem with a nigga just to not be on this platform no more. It ain't a problem. I wish the nigga nothing but the best. I don't give a fuck what he do or what he don't do. It ain't a big deal. And I don't mean that with no disrespect. I mean it like it's meant to be, like how it's meant to be said. I don't care. I got other shit going on that's way more important. So why would I, waste my time with that shit? So that was step 2. The shit with him and his old lady. Well, not him and his old lady. The shit with his old lady. Step 3 was the coming on YouTube and being blocked. I don't know what his reason was for blocking me or whatever the case may be. But like I say, I ain't stick around long enough to find out. It got kind of weird. I got out of there without having to say, well, fuck you and woo woo and why. I'm not finna do all that. For what? I'm on here talking to y'all now. I don't give a fuck if I got 500 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, or 500,000 subscribers. I'm getting my message out. If I could get it out on another nigga platform, on my platform, it's going to get out. So why do it ain't no pressure with me. You know what I'm saying? My favorite platform right now to even, like I say, tune into is G-Nut, and he got less subscribers than me. He doing less numbers than me, and I fuck with him hard because of the niggas that come on there and the shit that they talking about. Yes, they talk about some messy shit too. So all the niggas that I'm sending over there to go over there and get some trucking game, beware, it get fucking messy because they are niggas and niggas gonna be niggas. But if you stick around long enough, depending on who you talking to, you'll figure it out for yourself as a smart nigga. It's niggas in there that give out good game, man. Some good trucking knowledge over there. So fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G-Nut. If y'all know that nigga, if any of the Mad Trucker Nation niggas is in there, shout out to y'all niggas, man. Tell that nigga G-Nut, come on over, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. Or don't. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But that's that. So I think that about covers it. I did the apocalypse shit and him being a sergeant major and saying that's how we can distinguish. Like, I don't ride with black heavyweight because he say a lot of cap ass shit. And I didn't like the shit he did with Apocalypse because it was big cap and it wasn't even entertaining. It was just him being fucking stupid. But at the same time, he was being stupid with OG Ricky and it was entertaining. I thought it was funny, even though I knew it was all cap. And also, like I said, I knew what type of person he was when he was talking about business credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should know that already. And you don't go on G-Nut's channel to fucking figure out how to do business credit. You just YouTube business credit and go through a couple of those videos and you can fucking figure it out, my nigga. It's not hard to build business credit. You just watch a couple videos. I know a lot of niggas don't learn like that, but it's just that fucking easy. You go on YouTube, type in how to build business credit and keep clicking the motherfuckers till you figure it out. Now, or you ask a motherfucker that's actually got a business with business credit. Now, OG Ricky, like I said, salute to you. I appreciate how you handled the situation. You said as long as I don't say nothing about you that you feel disrespectful, then we good. And let me tell you something. I ain't got no problem with you, so we good, my nigga. Ain't no pressure. I was just stating a 1099. And I'm not gonna go back over that, but beware, if you do 1099, you give up all your motherfucking employment security. That's a fact. That ain't nothing, no cap. Whether you like the company or not, or whether the company is a good company or a bad company, that's neither here nor there. The fact is they don't have to do shit for you because you 1099. That's a fact. So beware if you do that. You know what I'm saying? Black heavyweight shit, the G Nut shit. Oh, the Trucker Brown shit. Yeah. Well, there you go. See, Trevor, I guess that's why he blocked me, because I was on Guilty's channel. And if a nigga got a problem with me going on other niggas' platforms, then God bless him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas could go to whatever fucking platform y'all want and come over here and fuck with me. I ain't on that type of time. If he on that type of time, that's on him. And I get it. That he been doing this shit longer than me. Maybe he trying to protect his mental health. I don't know. I don't care. It ain't got no problem with, I could be blocked. Like I say, I never had no problem with that man, because I don't give a fuck enough to have a problem with him. You know what I'm saying? He don't never, far as I know, he don't even say nothing about me or to me. You know what I'm saying? So why ain't no pressure. You know what I'm saying? God bless him and his old lady. Whatever. Now a lot of this shit started with the Trucker Brown talk off of this motherfucking Kobe shit. And I'm gonna bring you in, Curtis. If you listening, I'm about to bring you in a minute. And Trevor, if you want to call in, or whoever, Guilty, whatever. If y'all niggas want to call in, let me post the link again. I got niggas in the background. I got Curtis in the background already waiting patiently. You know what I'm saying? So there go the link. I just posted it again. A lot of this shit kind of started off with the subject of a dude that I fuck with. I like Kobe. It's a white guy or a Caucasian guy, whatever the case may be, that is over on G Nuts channel. And he talked with a urban type, he talked like one of the niggas, you know what I'm saying? And he cool. And he got a black old lady and all this other shit, which I ain't gonna get into personals because that's neither here nor fucking there. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But he was trying to get his lick back because a nigga was coming at him or whatever. He ain't like him or whatever. They was arguing. And he let off a couple M-bombs, right? Now, he used the strong ER on purpose too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to try not to get too far into this. I'm not going to get into it. But if niggas call in and say how they feel about it, say how you think. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. But he let off a couple fucking M-bombs, my nigga. And he put the ER on there on purpose because he know with the ER versus the A, how niggas take it now. And like OG Ricky was saying on one of his lives, it don't make a difference whether it's the A or the ER. And I agree. It's nigga is a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? The question is that I propose is, if a nigga coming at you sideways or whatever, and you use the N-word to get on his fucking nerve, to get under his skin, does that automatically make you racist? Or was that just, can that be a thing where you just trying to get your lick back? And I'm gonna say how I feel about it after after it's all said and done, after I take some calls. So let me check in and see if the King of Messingtons is in. My nigga.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
What's good, my G?
What's up, man? I ain't heard from your ass in a minute, man. How you been, bro?
Busy, man. Busy, working. Got some vacations coming up, traveling.
That's what's up, man. Let me borrow $50, nigga. I know you getting that much. I'm on busy. I know you busy getting all that bread, all that cheddar.
But first and foremost, I definitely want to thank the man upstairs for blessing me and allowing me to wake up this morning.
All right.
I hope that you and your family are doing well and that your children are in good health. Want to say rest in peace to trucker named Jay. Didn't know him too well. And definitely want to give a shout out to the Godfather. His passing definitely personally affected me. That man definitely saved my life. And I can't even say that about my own biological father. So like I didn't have that male role model in my life, and I kind of looked at him that way. So, but
That's what's up.
nonetheless, and here's the thing, like I've been so disconnected from like YouTube shit. Like literally, the only time I mean, other than the times that I'm watching, like, because lately I've just been into like the personal development type content. I done kind of shifted away from the trucking shit just because it's like I'm in it. So it's like I don't need to know more about it or have conversations about it because I do it. Um, so I mean, other than if you go live and it's a few other people who I follow that if they go live, I tap in or whatever. But um, people just take this shit too seriously, and like I don't even understand why grown men are even arguing with each other on the internet about dumb shit. Like that's what females do. And at the end of the day, when that camera get cut off, niggas go back to the real world, living a regular life because life doesn't happen behind the camera. Or behind the camera it happens when you step outside. So, people need to be aware of that. But I hope everybody is doing well, um, and is doing great and is in great health. That's all I had to say.
I appreciate you checking in, my G. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing all right, man, as far as on this end. And big up RIP to trucker named Jay. That was fucked up. He seemed like a real nigga to me. I spoke to him a couple times, like maybe one or two times, not much. I ain't know him like that, you know what I'm saying? But from the couple conversations I had with him, he seemed like a stand-up guy. I didn't know him that well, but the the conversations, they were good conversations, and I respected what he had to say because it was right around the time when a lot of the like messy shit was starting to happen on my channel and on other people's channel and shit. And it was just like he was just giving me a little bit of advice of how he sees things, and most of the shit he actually was kind of right on point with. You know what I'm saying? So big up to him, and also RIP to Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with a lot of the shit that he said.
I mean, I know he was like controversial, and like it's crazy because like I've never like cried like that. Like the last time I cried like that was when I found out my nephew TJ got murdered in Detroit. And when I heard about it, I was in the grocery store out in California, and I didn't believe it because like you gotta be skeptical about everything you see on the internet. But once I started seeing like the people who I follow on YouTube like posting memorial-esque content on their channels, and then I started digging a little bit deeper, I'm like, oh my God, so this really did happen. So like I'm trying to, rush to the checkout counter, like fighting back tears. And like I just went back into my, into my truck and prayed, meditated, and kind of just like let that shit out. Cause, like I say that when I got out of prison, like that, consuming his content amongst many other people from like a personal development standpoint really changed my life in so many ways. Like I already had a good head on my shoulders, but I feel like consuming that and feeding that into my system and taking on that energy allowed me to lead a better life and go into a better direction and think differently.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Thanks for checking in, man. Everybody doing good for us, that's concerned, man. And you keep.
So your son, he's straight because I know you said he had got injured.
His hip, man. That nigga, we just went paintballing for his birthday was the nigga turned 16 last month on the 27th. We went paintballing, man. That nigga shot me up so many times. Yeah, he good. Trust me. Nigga blasted my ass, bro. I had bruises all over my fucking body out there running around with these little. I ain't gonna say little, these big ass high school football niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They young, but them niggas damn them all my size, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who old now, motherfucker?
Right. I'm out there old as fuck getting shot up. These niggas running around, jumping, diving and shit. Like my fat ass. I'm out there.
That situation with old dude getting offended about you calling him old. I ain't gonna lie, you was low key coming for dude, but
Yeah, I
I
could.
don't know, I just know how to laugh shit off. So like, if the shoe was on the other foot, like knowing me, I feel like I would laugh about it. But I can, but from the same aspect, you can't control how somebody receives what you say. So it's always, important to be mindful of what you say.
I agree.
How you say it. But I did find the shit funny as hell because you low key was for nigga age.
I ain't gonna lie, and that's all I was doing was trying to be funny, bro.
So he got a whole point on that.
I was just trying to be colorful, bro. I want, a lot of niggas get on these lives and they boring as fuck to listen to. So I be trying to
Right.
be
Yeah,
a little colorful, you know what I'm saying?
spice up the conversation a little bit. Yeah, I
Just a
ain't.
little bit, bro. I ain't mean no harm. Like, and I get it, and he right, you know what I'm saying? And he also, a lot of people say that, you gotta stand on what the fuck you say. And I don't
Oh,
have no problem standing on that. And if a nigga say that if he think that I meant something and I didn't mean that, I don't have no problem with walking that shit back. That's what also
right.
makes sure, man. A lot of niggas think that they supposed to stand on every fucking thing they say, even if it's bullshit. No, that ain't.
Right,
I don't
because
know
if
who
you
the
stand
fuck
on everything you say, you could be standing on the wrong point
on the
and
wrong
not
point.
allowing yourself to grow and learn something new. You know,
But
so
a lot of niggas ain't teach these niggas how to be real niggas. A lot of these niggas let females teach them how to be niggas, and they don't know how to be a real man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that advice from a man. You know what I'm saying? And part of being a man is learning when to motherfucking apologize and keep it pushing. Like, listen, man, I'm sorry. Woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? But after this apology, that's all. That's it, nigga. Like, if you still got problems, then this is. Like I said, I'm
right,
sorry. Now let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You still got smoke, then it's gonna be that. You know
yeah.
what I'm
Then
saying?
then it's on you.
Yeah, then it's on you, nigga. Like, get out your feelings. Like I told you, I don't mean it. I came out here publicly and said, look, I don't mean no disrespect and I don't want no problems. But then if you still get mad and shit, like, well, as a man, now we on some man to man shit again. It's like, hey, so nigga. Like, but I don't think it's gonna ever get like that because, like I said, he said it how he said it, and I said it how I said it, and it is like that. I ain't had no problems with him. I did say things a little colorful, and I understand why he took it. He like, nigga, you kind of like, I was feeling some type of way or the way you was saying, and I get it. I'm a slick ass nigga sometimes, but I didn't mean it like that. I did mean that, he's older, he's an older guy, and I ain't really trying to, I think I explained myself enough.
Yeah, yeah, you did. And then as far as like the whole situation with you on TV, I don't know why people keep even bringing that up. Like,
Because they
obviously,
bored.
you've had this conversation multiple times about there not being issues, and just like there's nothing there. So stop trying to put shit out in the universe. And it's just two people who collaborated on some YouTube shit and are no
And
longer
now
doing that. And there's no ill feelings or beef, and just keep it moving.
that's it. We was just two niggas that was on this YouTube shit collabing, and now we don't. His channel going in. You see what motherfuckers see what direction his channel going in is. EW Wiley, and I still watch the nigga. So he do the EW Wiley shit and he tarping shit and straps and flatbed shit. I don't have no ambition of working for a company. I have no ambition on being a flatbedder.
Right.
Where would I fit in all of that shit? Nowhere. So why the fuck would I just stick around? See, this is another thing though, and I will admit this. A lot of niggas just like to hang around niggas' channels and let motherfuckers disrespect them, and they just sit up there and just be dick sucking a lot of these content creators because they're not creative enough to do this shit on their own. And they
Right.
just, they hang on to these channels because they entertaining. I get it. The person that you listening to is charismatic and you like you like his content, but when he say something about you, you know, you hold on to it even when he's wrong as the gospel. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
from the jump on TV's channel, there has been plenty of things that I've disagreed with that man about. No
Right.
disrespect or none. It's just we don't see everything eye to eye. Some things
Yeah.
we did see things eye to
I
eye,
don't
but
think you can have a meaningful conversation if there aren't conflicting views and standpoints, because you garnered perspectives from points that conflict with each other, and like why people feel the way that they feel and their experiences in life. So I think things like those add value to conversations.
that's a fact. Like that's how you get to the truth.
Right.
If one person is on one side and another person is on the other side, at some point y'all got to figure out where the truth is. It could be in the middle, it could be on your side, it could be on the other nigga's side. The truth is the truth, though. Science is science. Facts are facts. You can't say that the sky is blue and it's motherfucking black. You
Right.
know, a fact is a fact. You know, if you see four fucking tandems are flat, you can't just say, well, I think it's three. No, ain't no think, nigga. All four of them bitches is flat. These are facts. I don't care what you think. It ain't about
Right.
what you think. It's about what is really true. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody's version of the truth, though, can change, you know, and it's up to the listeners and everybody out there to figure out what the truth is and what works best for them, because some niggas' truth don't work good for everybody. You feel me?
Right.
I could tell you how to do something and it just ain't your cup of tea. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Now that we done now that I got my Gandhi shit out of the way, can I say how much I do not like your city? Like every time I'm going to California and I got to deal with y'all knuckleheaded ass drivers. Like
what city? You
I'm not,
said my city. You said California. You mean
no.
Chicago?
When I'm heading to California because I have to go through
Oh,
Chicago.
through 80. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta go around 80. Yeah,
And I
man.
feel like I'm back in Detroit with the way niggas is driving, no insurance,
Hey
fuck your
man.
life, fuck
Hey
his life
man. Hey
type
man.
shit.
I live this shit, dog. It's definitely fuck your
Man,
life out here.
out
Like,
in Cali, bro, fucking Prius drivers, thugs, and niggas in BMWs.
hey man, it's a lot of gangsters and Mexicans and shit riding around in these trucks out here, bro. Like it get real quick out here. Like, and you don't even be. I don't even pay the shit no mind no more because I don't even notice it as much because
Like
I
out there,
live
like
off of
sometimes
80.
I find myself getting so stressed with just how traffic is and how people are driving that like I'll have to pull over and like stop and like wait until like traffic dies down or I open up Google Maps and I don't see no red no more. Because sometimes I'll be like, fuck this job and nigga, we about to go to the motherfucking pearly gates. Okay.
I don't know what they need to do with the I-80 situation right there where Indiana and Chicago and shit. Like if you coming from Detroit off that 94 and you come down and you gotta get on 80 to come over going west.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck they need to do right there in the Indiana area to make that shit work. I don't even understand why every day it's fucked up right there. Like it's just, I get it. It's a lot of people, but damn, bro, it don't
Right.
seem like it's that many people to
See, it
not
seemed like
have this
it's
shit.
in California, it seemed like it's too many lanes, but still not enough. And I don't even know how that makes sense.
Yeah, that shit wild. That shit wild. And I don't know, man. Ain't no. It's just don't come in this bitch in the daytime, dog. Don't between the hours of 9 and 5. It's more than that. Probably 9 to 7. Actually, I'll take that back. 5 in the morning to 7. If you don't get in this motherfucker before 5 o'clock in the morning, and you don't want to deal with traffic, just don't come because it's gonna be here waiting on you. Potholes, traffic, ex gangbangers, nigga,
Right. So I'm
Mexicans that
supposed
don't
to
speak
be
English,
because I'm
Mexicans
on a
that don't. It's
dedicated run that go that way. So I'm headed back that way Saturday. Right now I'm going to Wisconsin for a 12 stop, no 13 stop run. But the
right.
next time I get back out to California, I'm supposed to be going skydiving. Um, I'm still on the fence on whether or not I'm gonna do it, but
Hey man, shout out.
I do
Listen,
want to do it. I just don't know if I'm going to. So we'll see.
hey, shout out to the Mexicans out there, man. Them niggas give me motivation every day when I see their ass. Bro, I literally drive past a Mexican every day. They some tough ass niggas. They truck won't even have. I don't even think them numbers on the side of their truck even be real,
Even
dog. Like
me.
that shit be faded, barely on, scraped off, halfway scraped off, like, and they just be like, they ass barely don't. Some of them is city Mexicans, like gangsters, and some of them is like straight over the border. Like the niggas don't speak English. They don't care about nothing. They just, I just getting the Lord, just getting the Lord. I just
Right.
want the Lord. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like they be on some, like a lot of niggas hate that shit when they come around, And I know that shit burns up like the, the true, like, all American down south nigga with the Trump flag on his damn
Right.
truck. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would
Like
say
that
like
guy.
majority of my customers out there are of Hispanic descent. And like I said, they cool as hell, real down to earth. I ain't
Mhm.
never had no issues with none of them. They done
Yeah, they good people.
like one of the places I go to, like they always offer me like drinks and stuff. Like, hey, we got a shower upstairs. You need to go use that real quick. Go ahead, shoot a move. Like, they cool as hell. So I definitely got no issues with them, and they definitely gotta hustle and show. Can't take
Yeah,
that away from
cause if they don't let the shit that they doing, they don't let that shit stop them. So ain't no way in fucking hell I'm letting anything stop me. Like the way that
them.
they move always motivates me. Like if they could do that shit and get away with it, I'll be like, God damn, you tough, boy. You tough. Like, don't take that message though for y'all listening out there to do that bogus shit, cause you will get hemmed up. You ain't
Right.
Mexican. They slick. They know. I don't know how they get away with that shit, but they get away with it, and they do what they do, and they be like, "You see, I don't know. He go over here, I go over there. I don't know." They use that shit to their advantage. I don't know how they do
Right,
it.
bro. They would say no English with the
And no
quickness. Like,
English.
nigga, you speaking English and tell me you don't speak
Yeah,
English.
you probably ain't gonna get away with that shit if you black. Like it's tough to, but the fact that they do get away with it, me as a nigga, like me as a hustler, ain't no way I'm letting nothing stop me because they don't let anything stop them niggas. They have trucks that I swear I'll be like, how the fuck is that truck still running?
Right. Like right
Of-
now, I've been shooting the move. So like I said, I'm on a dedicated run that take me from Michigan to Cali. So I'll have like a stop in El Paso, some stops in Phoenix, Tucson, Levine, and then maybe a stop or two in North Las Vegas, and then the rest would be from like Fontana down to the Mexican border. And then once I leave there, come back, I usually leave Cali like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then get back to Michigan like Sunday night, and then I'll leave there, go do a 12 stop run in like the Metro Detroit area, take that back to Grand Rapids, hook up to a Wisconsin trailer, go do that, and then I'm back on my California cycle. So I've been trying to run up the back. I'm trying to buy a house out in Georgia. I'm trying to move, but I'm supposed to be going out there next month to go do some more house hunting and shit. But the market just
That's,
crazy right now, so
that's what's
I
up,
don't know what
man.
I'm gonna do.
Well, shit, if you ever, you ever run, I know you run through here a lot. Don't be afraid to hit me up. I know you don't be having time. Like I be telling niggas that all the time. Like I'm ex-military, so I got homies all over the country. So every time I'm somewhere, I got a friend, but I don't be having time to really be hitting them niggas up because I'm trying to get in and out. Or I go to Cincinnati a lot, and I got family members in Cincinnati, and I don't even call them niggas because what I'm gonna call them for just to say hello. You know what I mean? I'll call them.
Right.
I could do the same shit at home. Like I ain't gonna do nothing but call you and say what's up. I'm in your town, but
Yeah,
I don't
my
have
sister
time to
been on
stop.
my ass like low key for like the past like 4 or 5 months because I say I just been keeping my head down, just grinding. And she like, nigga, I ain't seen you in like 5 months. I'm like, damn, it's been that long. She's like, yeah, we need a brother sister date, so I need you to pull up because we gonna have issues. So,
Yeah, tell
so
your sister.
I had to
I
go
be
pull up
telling
on
my
fit
people.
for a couple days.
I be telling my people, you want to see me, you better get on this motherfucking truck. That's the only way you're gonna see me, cause shit, I'm busy. I'm gone.
No, I passed because she pregnant as hell right now, and yeah,
Oh yeah, that's different.
I don't want them problems with all them emotional
That's
turmoil and
that's a
like that's
fact.
my sister. I love her, but yeah, I ain't signed up for that shit.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
But
What vacations you got? What vacations you got coming up?
so next month from the 20th through the 23rd, I'm supposed to be in Atlanta. And at the end of August for like 5 or 6 days, I'm supposed to be in the Dominican Republic, and then for my birthday in November, I want to go to Vegas and go skydiving out there and go race some sports cars around a racetrack. So they got a place out there where you can get in like a McLaren, Aston Martin, Corvettes, Porsches, and take one of them out on the track for like $300 and get like 5 laps.
That's what's
So I'm
up.
gonna do that and go get on some ATVs.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, this not just making the money, but enjoying it, making some memories, because that's
Can't
about
take it
all
with
you
you.
can take. Yeah, that's about all you can take with you when you kick the bucket. So
Can't take the money with you. All you can take is the good times, bro.
yeah,
That's it.
but
But all
take
right,
it easy,
man.
man. Be safe. I just wanted to tap in with you, and I hope everybody who's watching and listening is doing well, keeping a sound mind, and y'all take it easy, man.
All right, for sure, man. Curtis, stay up, bro. Yeah, man. That was Curtis. That was Curtis checking in with your boy. Yeah, man. I got a couple vacations. I got a couple vacations coming up too, man. I'm supposed to be doing some shit with the kids this summer on the cruise. We going on a cruise. Gonna be out in the Caribbean and shit. Towards the end of this month. But yeah, man. Shout out to Curtis for checking in and yeah, y'all just got to be careful, man, with some of this shit y'all do on YouTube, because niggas do be taking shit hella personal, and it's up to you to stand on what you need to stand on. You don't got to stand on everything. Niggas be super fucking tough, and I don't understand it. I'll be like, you just tough, huh? You just the toughest nigga in the world. Like, everybody tough on the keyboard, but when you see a nigga in real life, that energy ain't the same, bro. Stop it. Stop acting like it is, because you know what time it is, depending on the nigga you fucking with. Like, that tough ass energy ain't gonna get you nowhere but hurt. So stop it, But it is what it is. Niggas gonna do what they want to do. Facts Road. Glad to see Trucker Named Jay still running the business. I mean, Trucker Named Jay wife still running the business. Def was a smart dude to teach his wifey. That's what's up. I'm on the same type program. Hopefully, I leave a legacy. Um, Big up to them. Shout out to them. I'm glad to see they doing whatchamacallit. Guilty. I see you checking in. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it. J Moss, that motherfucker lucked out. He can't or won't get any better than her. Her personality you may not like, but from outside visual, that's a fine woman. I think you talking about I don't know who you talking about. I ain't gonna even guess. I think I know who you talking about, but I ain't gonna put that out there. If you want to put it in the comments, go right ahead. I think that like I said, man, I think I covered everything as far as I wanted to cover. Let me bring my man, and shout out to Mbusa for the Cash App, and shout out to Anthony for the Cash App. And matter of fact, I got him in the background. If you listen to Anthony, I'm gonna bring you in. So you know what I'm saying, get your background situation together because I'm finna bring you in. Um, but yeah, shout out to both of them for the Cash App. I appreciate it. I just now seeing the notification. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate the support and everything. Um, yeah, but it's each his own with this YouTube shit. Anthony, you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm
What's
always with you.
what's
You
good,
already
my
know.
nigga? How you feeling?
Man, a lot of stuff that you were saying, man, that's some real type, man type stuff. And I'm very proud of you from the time I first started listening to you from where you are now, man. You really grown as a man. And that's good for your kids to see how to really be a man. And I really appreciate that, man. Because we need more men like that. So like I was saying, uh, I listened to the guy, the OG guy, yesterday. I didn't know who he was talking about, but you made it. You informed me. But like I said, I know how you are. You do kind of do a little silly stuff, and be on, but you ain't trying to really mess with nobody. So I mean I agree with that because you was man enough to put it on there and say what you had to say on that issue. So that was pretty good, and I'm glad to hear that from you.
Yeah, because I just wanted to make sure that the message wasn't about him. It was about the actual issue, the subject, the 1099. It ain't about him. I don't know his situation, so I have no right to speak on what type of man he is. You know what I'm saying? And if he felt that type of way, then I have no problem with apologizing because I'm not gonna stand on some shit that I didn't mean. I do stand on the shit that I do mean. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I hope he took the message for what it was supposed to be, and I hope I didn't offend him, and I hope we get, everything will be all good. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and he
I
seemed
mean,
like a good
from
guy. He an OG, and I
yeah,
do respect, I do respect my the generation that came before me and shit. He might be two before me. You know what I'm saying? It might be a generation that's right under him that's my OGs too. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he in
yeah,
his 60s. So, niggas that's 10 years older
yeah,
than me that showed me the game is really my OGs. He really the OG to them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how the cycle kind of ran. Like a lot of the niggas that I looked up to, they was like somewhere around 10 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the
yeah,
real hustlers and shit out on the block, the niggas that was out there jamming when I was a kid. They was grown and I was a kid. So,
mhm.
you know how that goes. So,
And then as far as the YouTube, like when you say the YouTube channels, uh, some of them they love this messy stuff. That's how they get they people. Like, you know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? Like I listen to a lot of stuff, but I don't comment on a lot of stuff because, like, I don't really get into who like if they talking about this person or that person. You know what I mean? I just like I'm just like you. It may be entertaining for the moment, but
Yeah.
it's not. I don't really get into it, and it's some people just do it because they know people gonna listen and people gonna talk about it on their channel, and that's what it
Yeah.
is.
As a content creator, sometimes I open my big fucking mouth and get myself put in positions that I should have just shut up. But for me, it's it is what it is. If niggas take it how they gonna take it. At the end of the day, I'm really not. Most of the shit I'm saying, I don't be saying no cap shit. Like most of the shit I'm saying is it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's 100, or it's my opinion. Which I don't mean to
Right,
offend people with my opinion, but it's my opinion. And if they got a problem with it, then like I say, I don't have no problem with saying, man, I ain't mean to hurt your feelings or offend you, but and keep it moving. And if that ain't good enough, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna keep being me and keep doing me, and I don't know big headed shit. Just that's reality. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga think that I
right.
suck,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't.
and
If a nigga say like, "Law, well, I don't like your channel," or
everybody
you trash, I'm not gonna get mad at him. Yeah, that's his opinion.
and everybody say stuff that they put their foot in their mouth. I know plenty of times I have. You know what
Right.
I mean? I just have to be a man and accept it and move forward, just the same way you just did.
Mm-hmm.
And um, like I was saying, as far as the Chucker Brown thing, I think you said you talked to a Chucker named Jay, and a Chucker named Jay, everything he said was on point. I already know. Before you even said it, I was like, everything he said is on point
Mm-hmm.
because even though like Trucker Brown, he say some real shit. I'm not even going hurt. And I like Trucker Brown. He's a likable guy, and when he say stuff, and he have his sometimes he have his own opinion about things, and sometimes he make it law, and I'd be like, that ain't, sometimes, but like just like uh, uh trucker named Jay said. He was saying stuff. He was like he had no problem with you, or forgot the other guy name, but he's gonna say stuff about y'all because that's just how he keeps things going. That's just
Yeah.
how he do it,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
just
don't
how
know
you
how
do it.
people don't see it. And I always said that.
Because they either
He
it's either
always do it
two,
that
it's
way.
either one or two reasons why a nigga can't see the cap from the real. It's only one or two reasons, in my opinion. This is my opinion. One, they slow. Like they just ain't, they just not intelligent. They kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? Or two, they oversensitive. If it ain't that, then I don't know. I don't know. Make it make sense. I have no idea what any other reason why you would take any of this shit that motherfuckers say, especially when they trying to be colorful and like really talk some shit. I don't know why niggas even take that
Yeah,
shit serious. Like I said, the nigga came at me
right.
wrong
Because
the other day. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said right because he be saying stuff to people like y'all messy, and he be talking to people that's on his live. You know what I mean? But you bringing up the stuff, so they just, you know what I mean? They have every right to comment on or to say because it's open. I mean, that's how people see your live, and that's what people do. You know what I mean? And for you to get mad, for you to get upset at what people listen to, or because you putting out the same stuff, and then you will turn it around and say, well, I'm just gonna put out this, but then you will come back with the messy stuff. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I don't say nothing. I still listen to him. You know, I barely say anything. I'm just like you. I took, I was on his Patreon, but I took off because it was like at a certain point I couldn't, you know what I mean? I know the stuff that he's talking about. It's like
Right.
why pay you $20 and I'm not getting none out of it. You know
You're
what I
not
mean?
getting
It's just
nothing out of it, right? And
yeah,
it's not that deep. It ain't that you don't like them no more, that you hate no more, none of that shit. You spend your money how you want to spend it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't be mad if I had a Patreon or something showing me working out in my everyday life or what I do. Me driving around in my goddamn pickup truck and shit, and just or going to the motherfucker, going to my
yeah.
cousin crib, or going to the casino or shit. Or my shit be kind of popping sometimes because I'm finna go on two different cruises or whatever the case may be. I could be walking around and doing a Patreon showing motherfuckers all these islands and all this tropical shit that I got going on, and either nigga gonna like it or he don't. If he say I'm tired of looking at that shit and don't want to pay for it, I can't tell him how to spend his money. I can only persuade him, you know what I mean, and try to sell him on
Yeah.
it. But sometimes it appears, and I can't speak on that man on how he feeling. He can only do that. But it be seeming like he be having like kind of real issues with some of his subscribers and the way the way they approach him, or the way that they if they don't pay for
But that's his
his
own that's his,
Patreon,
but that's
and
his own
they
insecurities a lot that I see that he think that he's just sometimes he make himself above, and that's just the way I see it. I'm not saying it is what it is, but it is his own insecurities to me, and that's what. But a lot of stuff that he say be on point. I mean, I encourage new people to look at him, and get it because that's how I got some of my game. You know what I mean? But when you came on, you was on the same level that I was like, man, this, and you brought a different character to it, and I
right.
loved your character. Every time you came on, I was like, oh Lord, I gotta be on, because
Yeah.
you know what I mean, the way you were, you know what I mean,
Yeah, the
and you
messy
had
Marvin shit, the messy Marvin
Messi
shit.
Marvin, I loved it.
Yeah,
You know what I
that
mean?
was a fun time for me too. You know what I'm saying? And I was just getting on there bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Just talking shit and
Yeah,
just having fun with it. Having fun with the whole YouTube thing. And I don't have no problem doing that on other people's platform because I'm creative like that. If I wanted to go on G Nut platform and just create a different personality and get on there and just be on some funny shit, or it is what it is. I don't really have no, ain't no. This shit is
but
just for entertainment.
I think you had something going with Messi Marvin. I think you should have your own Messi Marvin YouTube, because that I mean, I was like, man, this dude, like,
Hey, I
I'm gonna
thought
be
about it.
honest with you.
I kind of think I'm gonna let it die over there off that channel and just do another one. I got a lot of shit cooking up, and I'm getting tired of saying this, and I'm telling people to wait. But I have been doing the video editing thing, but I also got other shit going on in my real life that's more important. So, but I am getting
Yeah,
better. I am getting decent at video editing, and I got some more shit in store. I just haven't put it all together so I can start doing these shows and doing these clips and chopping it down. Doing these lives, doing these lives is so fucking easy, my nigga. Like, I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, this is the easiest shit ever. Like, it's not hard for me to come on here and do these lives and come up with subject matter, take notes, and bring people in and all that. This is easy to me. What's hard is the
Yeah.
shit that I'm working on, chopping up videos and putting effects and edits and shit like that. Shit that I do give Pennywise or Guilty a lot of credit for because he's able to edit really good and really quick. You know what I'm saying? He has a set formula that he already in place so that when he want to do something on this show, he just got it. Boom. He know how to drag and drop shit real quick and have it ready for the next week. That's sort of what I'm working on right now, but I'm also trying to bring a different flavor to it because a lot of niggas just bite the next man or see what another nigga is doing and just copy that. And I ain't trying to copy that. I'm trying to bring something a little more original. It's gonna be more the same, but not. It's gonna look different visually. You know what I'm saying? We all talking about the same shit, and that's trucking and
Yeah.
what other trucking YouTube niggas got going on, and
Yep.
the latest topics that's going on, whether it's Will Smith smacking somebody or Kevin Samuels
Yeah.
died or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I try to choose different subjects sometimes, as people could see on some of my other videos that I've done in the past. Like I've picked out shit that other people haven't even covered that, like, damn, I ain't never even heard about that. Damn, that's wow. You know what I'm saying? And that's up for other people to come back. Look at Lisa talking about messy Marvin Mondays. But I think I'm gonna let that die and
Yeah.
I'm creative enough to come up with another nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I used to listen to Chucker Brown. He was very entertaining. And he got his ways,
Mm-hmm.
but Messy Marvin got me to look every day. I was looking for you to come
I
on.
appreciate it. I
And
appreciate it.
that was my, I'm like, man, this dude got to know he funny. He got to know he's really funny. You know what I mean?
Um,
And you be on some real stuff. Like when you came up with, like, just talking about the topics of the day or things that happen. People, you know what I mean? I was like, dang, nobody really is doing that. So you was that's why I was like, man. So every time you come on, I be trying to look. Did I miss him? You know what I mean? I be on it.
I appreciate it,
But
my nigga. And listen, like I said, like the Messy Marvin thing, I did that on the fly. I'm definitely skilled enough to just come up with somebody else, you know what I'm saying, and just add
yeah,
that to the repertoire. A couple motherfuckers, a couple different characters that I could bring in. Like I already got quite a few, you know what I'm saying, that I've already had in the past, niggas that I could, imitate or do shit or do colorful commentary. But like far as TV, far as TV is concerned, like the way he do his shit, and I get it. Like I know how he comes across, but all of that is part of his. All of that is part of his color. You know what I'm saying? The color of his content. That's all part of it. The way he say, if you don't do it this way, you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just him. That's just him. That's just the way he does his character as a person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Some of the shit he do on his channel is him in real life, probably, but a lot of it is just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And just him coming up with different dialogue and saying shit because people tune in for that to see how objective or how like the strength in his voice when he say certain shit. Like, some people take it as the gospel. Some people get brainwashed off the shit and be like, yeah, he the truth and he a preacher, and or whatever the case may be. And that's on them.
hmm,
And God bless
yeah,
him, whatever he got going. But like I told Guilty, or I don't know if I told Guilty or I sent him a message and said, or if I said on Trucker Brown shit, I don't know. I sent out some messages, but to make it clear though, like when he went at Guilty the last time and was talking about you from Shuckleberry and shit like that, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny as fuck. I was in the truck laughing my ass off because I talked to both these niggas and I know what type of time these niggas is on, and I laugh when Guilty do his shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's almost like battle rap. It's like in
yeah,
rounds. Like if a nigga win that round, he won that round.
yeah. That's how
Come with some
I
new
see it.
shit, nigga. Come back at him. Go hard. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if he won that round, he won that round. And niggas gonna
Yeah,
see things. And in the battle rap, I could say that a nigga won a round, and a lot of niggas would be like, nah, hell nah, fam. Other homie won that round. And a lot of niggas base their
yeah,
shit on reality. Like a lot of niggas is like based on like, well, how much did you say was actually true? And how much did you make up? Now the niggas that base their shit on truth is hard to, Guilty's gonna be more appealing to them because he try to dig into more facts and try to dig into shit that's actually going on in your life and pick at that, you know what I'm saying, and come up with facts and kind of shape it how you want to. Whereas Trucker Brown had just come up with some shit that he just made up in his motherfucking head, and he just make it as colorful as possible. So I'm
Yeah,
the type of
he
nigga.
got his way of talking and a
Yeah, he
way
got his way.
of getting his audience attention. He do, and he good. I still watch him,
Yeah,
and
he entertaining.
I
Like
like him. Yeah,
he didn't get to where he was, where he at with his platform and shit without being who he is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give respect where
yeah,
respect is due. But that's to go
yep,
without saying. Like I definitely don't understand how anybody could be on some okay. Like in one breath, I could say Trucker Brown is good at what he do. Guilty dope as fucking what he do too.
yeah, he is.
And I don't understand
Yeah,
people that
I've
can't
been
say
watching.
both. Why niggas think that it's a
Yeah,
problem if I say both? If
yeah,
I say
he is.
I
Cause
watch both, and if it
yeah,
is a problem, so what, nigga? What you
I seen his little, thing and how he, how, what he did. I was like, dang, because you kept saying why, why, because I never could get his channel. I'm like, what is his channel? And I kept looking like every time. Finally, I seen him on a channel. I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, I've been watching him lately, like his channel and stuff, because
right?
you haven't been on, but that's another talk.
Yeah,
But
they had enough. It was a break. It was a point where I should have capitalized, but I was so busy. Well, wasn't nobody really putting out shit for real, for real.
yep.
Now, in that time frame, the nigga G Nut that I refer to a lot of times, he emerged as somebody that I thought was coming up a young gunner. Him and Brandon Love Cash started making channels, and they shit more like a CB radio. They don't really do like they might throw a subject out there, but then niggas go off into whatever they gonna go off into. Like, and it'd be a lot about the rates, and it's a lot, it's really a trucker channel. You know what I'm saying? It's for the truck driver. You know what I'm saying? Especially the
Yeah.
black truck driver, but all should be welcome if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I'm not G Nut, so I can't say that it ain't my channel, but from what I gather, all are welcome. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of niggas on there that look like, that sound like they from inner cities or whatever that came up rough, and now they doing what they got to do in the trucking industry to make better of themselves. And I get a lot more from his channel than I do from a lot of these other niggas channels, and they do a lot of bullshit on their channel, but when they talk about the real shit, bro, it be some gems in there that if you pay attention, you just got to weed through it. If you pay attention, you might fuck around and get the next person that you're gonna start fucking with on the insurance tip, or how to get a truck, or how to lease a truck, or what company to lease a truck from, because them niggas be giving up the game. They be saying where they got their
Damn.
truck from, or wherever, what insurance company they fucking with, and what rates, and what lane is paying this, and how much. You're like, oh, East Coast is on fire, boy. I just did this, and this, and a nigga say something about a rate, and he'll be like, boy, that's cheap freight. Are you hauling that shit for what? You know what I'm saying? And it kind of make you feel like it make you do your research to say, man, y'all getting paid that much for this and that, man, I need to step my shit up and see what's to that shit, because maybe they are telling the truth, maybe it's cap, but that's for you to figure out. You know what I'm saying? But it do be some real shit on that. It don't be cap. So that's why I say, you know, but for all the niggas that's like wanting to be company drivers, go to them company driver ass niggas channels and see, what to ask for and all that shit. It just ain't for me, because I ain't, I'm not interested in that. It's not my type of thing. The shit that they talking about over there is more my thing, and that ain't no disrespect. It just is what it is. It's the truth. But yeah, man, shit. I hope everything work out for everybody and they
Yeah,
get
these
exactly what
rates
they
is
deserve.
crazy.
Whatchamacallit, speaking of young gunner, shit, got the little homie Daddy Watts, too raw in here. Respect where respect is due. Put in the work to be respected. That's a big fucking fact. That's a big fact. That's how you get it. You work for it, period. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, niggas this is one thing I always say too, that I'm not oblivious to, is if you say another man's name, you have to be ready for what comes with that. Because you don't know how if you say their name, you don't know how they gonna take that. And if they take it a certain type of way, then that's on you, nigga. You should have said his name. Just like if a nigga say my name and I go in and I start talking shit, you know what I'm saying, and cracking jokes, because I'm the type of nigga I am. Niggas already know me. I'm funny as hell, bro. I will go in, you know what I'm saying, and it'll all be a game to me. It'll all be funny to me, and I don't care, you know what I'm saying. And I still won't even mean anything personal by it. Like, I won't hate the nigga in real life. I just go in. Anthony cut out. I don't know what happened. But I won't even hate the nigga in real life. And I talk and act like I do, but it won't even be real. But this is the difference with me. I'll come back and say, yeah, I was just on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't feel no type of way about that, man. I just did the shit because the nigga said something about me, and now I just, coming back and just on my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Everybody take things seriously. You know what I'm saying? OG Ricky got a point. Motherfuckers do get on here and go way too far and be like, well, it's just YouTube. Nah, nigga. Nah, some of that shit ain't just YouTube. Some of that shit you was a little bogus. You went over the line. Just like when Kobe dropped them M bombs and put the ER on there on purpose. Like, it don't matter if he put the ER on there, but he did put the ER on there on purpose to hurt dude feelings. Like, and I get what he was doing. I don't think that nigga's racist at all. I don't think Kobe is racist. I think that he was trying to get his lick back. And that's just not the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get more smoke than you are, you know what I'm saying? Good shit. But, the real niggas know, like, I ain't going to say real niggas. Smart people know he ain't racist, bro. He far from fucking racist. He got black kids and shit. Like, that ain't the way racist people walk around. Like, they ain't going to have nothing to do with niggas. This nigga on a all black platform, pretty much, in there chopping it up, giving up the game, saying what's up, got homies in there and everything. He ain't no racist. He just did that dumbass shit just to get that dude to get his lick back and just, on some, he let out, like I said in Guilty's Live, he let off the 100-round drum over a slap. Like, he should have just slapped dude back instead of that nigga let off. The nigga with the ER, he damn that was a motherfucking nuclear bomb. Like, I wouldn't do all that. Like, that was too much. Because everybody ain't gonna take it that way. Everybody don't know his background. They just hear a white guy saying that and they don't know that he was just trying to get his lick back. There ain't no, what's more disrespectful? Calling a man a nigga or telling that same guy to suck your dick? So if he would have said suck your dick when nobody really suck my dick, nobody would have had issue with him disrespecting that man like that. But the fact that he disrespected him the other way, they're like, oh, well, that's bogus and you shouldn't do that and you racist and that way. He ain't racist. He just was being an asshole to do. You know what I'm saying? And he just went about it the wrong way. I don't like when white people do this shit. I don't like when black people do this shit. I think the racist shit kind of corny. It just showed me that you ain't got no ability to come up with nothing else. Like, cause I talk about a nigga nose, I talk about a nigga teeth, I talk about a nigga hair. You know what I'm saying? Call a nigga fat, stinking, greasy, lazy. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. Get your stank. I don't know. You get y'all get the picture. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga on that type of time with me, I'm coming, cuz like I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a blackout. I'm gonna do something happens in my brain. The chemical reactions happen in my brain, then all of a sudden I come, get your motherfucking Dorito breath ass. Get your, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna flow. Taco meat chest having ass. Get your, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how disrespect me, your mama, your kids, all that shit, fair game. Once you start getting all crazy, I talk about your kids. I don't care. I don't like doing it, but it is what it is. I gotta shoot my shots. I'm gonna try to win. I'm definitely on that. Niggas know I got a reputation at the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Paper City? I see you checking in, nigga. Talking about this talking ass nigga. You welcome, nigga, because you probably did. How long I've been on here? 2 hours? Nigga, you probably got in at least 140 miles fucking with me. You welcome. You welcome, my nigga. Salute. You welcome. Got your ass down the road. Uh-oh, I got this guy in the building. Let's see what's going on here. Travisky, my Travisky. Oh, he blanked out. Damn, that was quick. Trevor, if you want to call back in, call back in. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But hurry up too, because I'm finna get up off here. We've been on here 2 hours. I just want to address that for anybody that missed the beginning, catch it on the replay. Yeah, man, respect where respect is due. I appreciate how he handled the situation. I want to come in and address it. Like I messaged him on his platform. I will address the shit ASAP. I wanted to do it yesterday, but it was my son's birthday. So of course, that shit ain't important when it come to motherfucking YouTube. Fuck YouTube. I got my son's birthday. But today's a whole new day, and I was able to address it. But yeah, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Most of the shit that I was talking about was and referred to a driver in 1099, not your situation, because I don't know your situation. And when I said I don't mess with you like that, I meant like I didn't know you. Not that I don't like you. It's just I didn't know who you was. But now months have went by. I kind of got an understanding of who you are and what y'all, what y'all going through. And at the time, um, at the time, with the black heavyweight, with the things I was saying about him, I hadn't seen a lot of his videos either. And as time went over, you know what I'm saying, I do realize that I knew when he was talking about you, OG Ricky, it was cap anyway. I just could tell by the way he was talking. It was some story fairy tale shit, and it was cap. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know what type of duck shit this nigga was on. Like I didn't know how he was. Like sometimes he could get into super duck mode. Like I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But later I realized it, and I've addressed that and all of that. And the nigga could be a real super duck at times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not gonna let nobody put me in a position to cap and say that I don't watch the shit. When it's entertaining, it's entertaining. Yeah, facts, Messy Marvin. It's nothing. The Tesla with the flux capacitor. You know what I'm saying? You know how I get down, a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting to this money now. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, my baby mama watching. I'm broke, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the past shit. When I used to hoop out. All this jury and shit I got on. This shit old, bro. I've had this shit over 20 years. I'm an old nigga, bro. What could I say? You know what I'm saying? I'm an old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I've been having things. You know what I'm saying? So no cap. So shout out to Messy Marvin. You know what I'm saying? Showing them hoes that flux capacitor. You know what I'm saying? Open them doors up like the DeLorean, baby. Get on back there in that Tesla. It's nothing. You got 3,000. You just got a settlement. You got 3,000, 4,000, 7,000 on the settlement. You know what I'm saying? Them people that hit you with your bread for that week. Blow it all in Miami, goddamn it. It's nothing. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Throw it in the air. You get it back. You get it back, nigga. Stop being scared. Stop being a hoe about it. You know what I'm saying? That's that Messy Marvin talk. I might bring him back, but I left him over on that other joint. Right, leave the doors open because it's a Turo. Facts. Niggas ain't wilding out in their own shit, but when it's a Turo, they gonna burn out and do all type of shit. They'll do 120 down the E-way with the doors up. They don't give a fuck. It's a Turo. Blow this bitch up. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that checked in. I'm finna sign off. I got shit. I got a couple things I need to get to. Let me do my shout outs and let me end the show. So salute to Guilty, because his live is what this shit was based off of. Salute to OG Ricky, because he was the subject for the most part in the beginning. Go check him out on the Grown Folks channel. Go check Guilty out on Pennywise or Guilty 718. Go check out G Nuts channel. Shout out to him. Mad Trucker Nation. Them niggas over there, man. It's some real shit going on over there. I can't say it enough. If you're a truck driver, it's some real shit going on over there. Some of that shit, if you're a rookie, it ain't for rookies. It ain't for the young bucks. If you've been in this trucking game a little while, slide on over there. It be some real shit going on over there. It be some cap ass shit going on over there and some messy shit, but that's on every channel. So, unless a nigga just all the way commercialized, you know what I'm saying? And more power to them niggas. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how them niggas get up there. Shout out to Bobby Reach. I don't see how that nigga grin and smile like that. I mean, I know it bring him money or it bring him the what he want, but I can't do it, bro. I tried it. I can't. Well, guys, we're back again with another YouTube video, and we're here at such and such and such and such LLC. I can't do that shit, my nigga. I can't. But shout out to them niggas. Shout out to G Nut, Mad Trucker Nation. Go fuck with him. Shout out to Kobe. I don't know if he got his own channel. I mentioned him, you know what I'm saying, with the little messy shit he had going on, you know what I'm saying. Even though Black Heavyweight is a troll, salute to that nigga too. He a content creator. Whether you like his shit or not, he makes shit to get you up and down the road. If you into it, you into it. If you're not, you're not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with him. And like I say, when he drops certain shit, I'ma watch it, and and I'm gonna be like, that's cap, that's not cap, that's cap, that's not cap. You know what I'm saying? I already know what to expect out of him, just like certain other motherfuckers. I think that's it on the shout outs, man, as far as the channels to go tune into. Salute all the Suicide Squad niggas on the podcast that trying that's been fucking with me from day one. Like I said, this shit been tough. I got a lot of shit going on that I be busy as hell, and I hate to make that as an excuse, but it really isn't an excuse. It's a reason. I really want to turn this shit up to another notch. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot going on, so y'all just stay tuned. Keep fucking with me, man. I promise you it's gonna pay dividends. You know what I'm saying? I definitely will start making new shit and doing different shit that's gonna keep y'all keep everything fresh. Cause a lot of niggas do the same shit. And I'm just trying to think of things to open it up where niggas gonna be like, yo, you fucking with that? Like he do this and he do that. Yo, that shit wild. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all something new to help y'all get up and down the road. You know what I'm saying? This is a Cummins talk. So most of this shit was directed towards the truckers. It ain't directed towards my regular audience that ain't truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got y'all niggas, man. I'm gonna come up with something that it's gonna help y'all get up and down the road. Hopefully y'all love it. If y'all think it's whack, fuck it. We'll scrap it. We start all over. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with admitting when some shit is trash. Like if it's trash, it's trash. Fuck it. We scrap it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. And if it's a green light, then it's a go. We gonna go with it and we gonna run with it. But I'm thinking of it now. I got a couple things that I've been thinking, but I don't know. That shit ain't really hitting like I wanted to hit. But shout out to the niggas that's out here doing it, because a lot of niggas get on here and all they do is comment. They don't really help create no content or create content or provide no platforms for niggas to be entertained on this YouTube shit. So a lot of you niggas just talking. So just we know who you niggas are. Eat a dick. Like, we don't care what you think. Y'all know how hard this shit is. This shit all costs money and time and effort to fucking put this shit together. So for you to come up here and just have a whole bunch of opinions and talk negative without no positive feedback, you look like a clown, my nigga. Don't nobody care that I don't like it. I mean, we love the comments, but if it's just some cap ass shit, you right, Lisa. We love the comments. But if it's the cap shit, we know who you are. Just know you a troll, bro. No, the troll niggas know when you a troll. You a troll. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. And go back on my platform. Click on this video or click on my profile. There's a video under there. Go to videos. There's this shit on there that clearly says trolls welcome. Y'all welcome here. Y'all can come in. But when we fry your ass, you know what I'm saying? When niggas get on your ass, don't cry wolf and me. I hear that shit, bro. The fuck on. You know what I'm saying? You open the gate, got to talking tough with the goofy shit, and that goofy shit came your way. Just like niggas say with Black Heavyweight. He do the shit that he do, and now the shit coming back his way. Don't cry now. Double down. Double down on it. You knew what it was coming. If you didn't know, then you foolish. You can't tell a nigga all this extra shit and not expect them to retaliate or, gotta stand on that shit. So, where the fuck is Johnson Creek, my nigga? Johnson Creek, Wisconsin. Come fuck with man, bro. I don't know what that is. Let me see what the fuck Johnson Creek is, bro. Oh shit, my daughter hit me up about these goddamn Bluetooth headphones. I gotta hurry up and get this shit. Johnson Creek. Oh, that ain't that far. That's by Madison. Oh, okay. I might catch your ass up there, nigga. How your glizzy on you, bro? How your motherfucking switchiana on you? Might catch your ass lacking in Johnson Creek, nigga. Nah, I'll just fuck with you. And Buso, my nigga, man. Appreciate the Cash App again, bro. You always show support, man. I ain't got to tell you that. You already know what it is with us. Shout out to Anthony again for the Cash App. That's it, man. Signing off. I did all my shout outs. If you've never been a podcaster, trying, welcome. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been over here, welcome. Come back, nigga. What Craig say on Friday? Come back. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Fuck with your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sign off with a little bit of my nigga Chill to God. That's it, man. That's what type of time I'm on. Come on, phone. God damn, this shit acting stupid. Let's see what I want to play on the way out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got here. Let's get some of that. Let's go back to Winter Break. That's my shit, bro. Let's go back to Winter Break. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that shit ain't coming across. There we go. Signing off. It's your boy Law. You know what I'm saying? AKA J Kill, AKA gangster nigga from Chicago. Fuck with me.
Low. Yellow. God. Low. I really don't know what's come over me, but lately I've been trying to distance further from the sober me, cause mixing with these phony niggas can become so sobering. The snake that played a friend is vicious, I'm just trying to spot the difference. And if you let a man too close, don't be surprised to get you. You tell them everything you know, don't be surprised to get you. And when they find out that you're eating, better hide your dinner, cause boy, you know that it get cold in them Chicago winters. Chicago's winners, rep it till Chicago finish. And when I'm stepping, know I'm dressing in Chicago linen. Been on this marathon racing, trying to find the finish. Throughout them trials and tribulations, sticking to that business. We standing on it. Please show me my damn opponent. There ain't a soul that can stop me but me. Cause see, man, I done been so empty. Looked around with no one with me. Now I know that if anybody got me, it's me. Real shit.
First rule, don't you never ever lie to me. Please dismiss how I'm gonna feel about it. Cause even if you tell me something and it bother me, I respect that you was real about it. Hey, say life is balanced and it's all about that give and take. Learning how to cipher through the real and the fake. Finding ways to cope, trying to keep control of fate. I'ma run a whole 100 up this winter break. Say I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. Say I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break. I'm gonna run a whole 100 up this winter break.